Oh, it turned my damn noise suppression off again.
This is fun. This is good.
Dude, tell me about it. Like, audio issues are the bane of my existence.
So, how's the weather?
Today, it's actually pretty nice, man. It's really overcast. It's
Overcast with some
It's been a
instances of
little
sun.
chilly.
Apparently, I've been muted for the last, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
All right.
weird. That's why I was wondering what was happening.
I was, like, talking to myself the whole time. I was like, alright, I'm recording, so no more racist comments, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Oh, sorry.
What about the races? I like horses.
Alright, so who wants to recap?
I forgot what I said last time, but I understood that I was being recorded and I acknowledged it though.
Okay, so,
Alright, so
summarization of the recap of the session. We did not represent the Wake clan properly. Alright, you can take over, Drew.
Well, we did
Okay.
because the Way Clan is second best.
what?
No,
Okay.
we are
Anyways.
the best.
Around.
We were the second
No one's
best.
ever gonna keep us down.
I remember very clearly we were not the best. Go ahead, sorry.
Maybe you weren't the best. Anyways, so beginning of the session, Zane was held in contempt of the trials for 24 hours, which then got a very brutal slap on the wrist. We had the option to cheat.
Did
We had many options to cheat.
Did we though?
Didn't cheat.
I tried.
Seth tried. Or rather, Monac tried.
I mean, I did
What-
cheat. It's just no one listened to me after I cheated.
Yeah, that's the next part. We went and did the trial, did it wrong, which then caused extra problems. What was it? Zane went unconscious against non-moving dummies. And then we got second place by 2 points, in which
1 point technically. You know, 1 point down.
yeah, and then we came, and as a result, we came in second, and then we got to choose 2 items from the vault, which we chose the Cloak of the Mountebank for Alexander, and the Iron Bands of Binding, in which Kaiso is holding them.
Mhm.
And we could have gotten into Heaven's Glory, but we didn't because we suck.
That's the follow bond.
That was a session.
Yeah, it was pretty hard this week.
Are you eating a hot dog out of a bowl?
He doesn't want to spill.
Salad.
That's
Hot dog salad.
Hot dogs are gone, man.
What?
We ate a whole fucking pack of hot dogs in like 40 seconds.
I mean, if you
It's a
I'm
fun
not gonna finish that.
I've seen people eat hot dogs faster than that.
Yeah,
True.
say.
Alright. So, it's more like a week or so after the festival.
We get 7 silver.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 7 silver to everybody. For the most part, the Wei clan did fairly well. In the Iron Trials, they actually came out first. Wei Dipper and Wei Mabel were in the top 3. Those are really the only irons that you actually know. You guys are obviously a little disheartened because, you know, you came in second. Missed out on some good opportunities to get some cool stuff. It is early morning. The sun rises. What would you guys like to do?
I need to go see a jeweler or maybe like some sort of a goldsmith.
Okay,
Uh,
easily enough. It's the same blacksmith kind of. He's not just a blacksmith in town. It was this. Oh, that's right. I can do this cool thing. Wait, let me get to that map. Boop. I can do when it loads. I can do this cool thing where I do this. No, this. Oh, this. There we go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Haha.
Whoa! The magic of the DM.
What did you do?
If you hold shift and long ping as the DM, you can force people to look places where you want them to look.
No. Oh, Jesus.
I did
My
not know
computer
that.
is currently being haunted right now. It's moving against my will.
oh
That's
no!
a nice thing to know.
I need to close the browser. I think my computer is haunted.
You got some virus or Chinese are in there.
Oh no!
Computer's
Oh,
haunted.
no.
So with my hair parted to the
Ron,
left,
can you remove this
I'll
virus
go
from my
to the
computer, please?
blacksmith.
Alrighty, so you go to the blacksmith, and he's sitting there.
What's his name?
Way blacksmith.
That is so,
Wait, hold on.
that's way unoriginal. Is that his name?
Yeah, hold on. Stand by.
He's
I will
gonna
get you in.
translate.
I'm going to
Shut up,
write
shut
down
up,
his
shut up,
name.
Shut up. Don't tell him my secrets.
I know your secrets.
So
It's just a random name generator, that's all.
it's like Way or Reginald, his stepbrother or something.
Oh, wait, crap.
It's way
Oh,
ung.
are we gonna have some stepsisters get stuck in a laundry machine?
Oh no!
Um,
We're
um,
6, man. Come on.
Wait, what?
It's Wei Tai
Don't worry about
Zhang.
We're just kidding, FBI agent. You can go away.
Wei Tai Jang?
Yep. Let me put
Wait a
said
second. We're recording this.
Wei Tai Zhang. The blacksmith.
Excuse me, sir. I was hoping to get a coin made.
Coin, What kind of coin you looking for?
Well, I'd like you to take these 2 gold pieces, and if I could have them melted down, and I was hoping to get a custom coin. On one side, I want a skeleton in a cloak with with one of those incense things that the hanging incense things. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hanging.
And the swinging incense, like at a Catholic church, the brass ball.
Uh-huh. The incense.
And then on the
burner.
other side, I want a clear-cut path through a burning forest. How much would that cost me?
That's some mighty intricate tiny work you're asking for on each side of a coin. And he looks down at his hands and they're like just giant sausages.
Okay, so how much then, if I did it myself, would it cost for you to just combine these 2 gold coins together into a blank slate? And I will finish etching it out.
I can melt it down for you easy enough. And I got the tiny little tools over there. You can do it yourself if you want.
You would allow me to apprentice with you?
No. Hell no. But you ain't gonna break nothing. You got them tiny fingers. I bet you dexterous enough to handle it yourself.
Yes, I should hope so. All right, so that's what I will do with my time today.
So he takes the
How much?
he takes the 2 gold from you, just the 2 gold, and he throws it into just a metal crucible on a fire, and gold melts down easily enough. He's like, that fire ain't hot enough to melt the crucible itself. You just wait until it looks liquid. Pour it out. Don't burn yourself. Gloves are in the back.
Thank you.
So, do you have a... What do you... Hold on, let me look at your... What are you proficient?
Goldsmith?
Yeah, it'd
I
be
think
like
that'd be
goldsmithing.
performance.
No, there's like proficiencies with like gold tinkering tools and stuff like that.
I'm assuming it's
No,
just
I'm
smithing
not.
tools in general for
Smithing
simply
tools, yeah,
melting
we'll
shit.
call it that.
I am not proficient with
Okay.
smithing tools, I don't think.
So
I have an
there's-
herbalism kit. What's it?
So it would just be a straight roll then.
It'd just be a straight roll.
Alright, what am I doing? Just a straight what roll?
So he pours out...
Just a d20.
It's easy enough to pour out the gold.
15?
15? Okay. So, I mean, you can... The skeleton, easy enough. Like, it's not like a stylistic skeleton. It is kind of a 6-year-old with MS Paint did it. And it's not like... And you can see it swinging something, and you just kind of make these little squiggly lines for smoke coming out of what looked like a ball and chain from the skeleton. And on the backside, you just got these stick trees, right? And then rather than trying to draw each tree on fire, you just kind of make a flame squiggly line above all the trees. But you do have what looks like a snaking path going through the center. It's not, you know... Like, you can tell what it is if you were to, like, explain it a little bit to someone, but... Yeah. Not bad.
I have created the point of Andros. Alexandros.
Whatever. Have a good day.
Alright, I'll take and I'll leave. Yeah, I'm done for now.
Anybody else?
Oh yeah. Actually, this is something I forgot to ask, but before the whole festival ended, would I be able to have an opportunity to buy one more of those masks?
The kind of like ornate,
Yeah.
like feathered bird masks.
The one from the Leak Land?
Yeah, like the feather masks. How much
Yeah.
is that? Like 3 gold?
Yeah.
Alright. Because basically what I would want to do now is try and find someone who can assist me, or at least find a way to get the proper tools to remove all this, the extra stuff, and sand the paint off, or apply different paint. Because the reason why I want to buy bought a second mask is so that way I can have that turn into a beak and then attach it instead of just, working with an existing mask.
Okay. Okay.
And this is definitely out of my current expertise since I've worked with softer wood, so I'd probably have to find someone who would have more experience.
It would be the same gentleman.
Alright.
Blacksmith is kind of the wrong descriptive word to be used for him. Ron, what did they call those people in...
What ones?
The people who, like, make the weapons and whatnot in the books.
Oh, what? Oh,
Not
it's,
quartermaster.
No.
Not in the books.
No, it's a soulsmith.
Was it? Was it actually called
Yeah.
a soulsmith? Alright, so he's the soulsmith. So typically, a soulsmith has, like, this little... I don't want to call it a robot, because that's not what it is, but we'll call it a robot for ease of explanation.
It's a
Golem?
construct.
Yeah, it's like a little golem that kind of flies around with them and assists them with... It's more like a
Automaton.
flying library than anything that kind of gives them the the ingredients list and stuff like that, and kind of functions as their archive for like, hey, I discovered that this kind of ingredient mixed with this kind of ingredient produces this. Hey, take note of that sort of thing.
Interesting.
They also can do the finer sort of things. So I actually had to apologize to Alexander. He did have the ability to do fine detail work. He just didn't want to.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Oh,
No,
Well, it doesn't matter.
Just for clarification, a soulsmith only has the ability to imbue Madra into artificial things. Right.
Right. But they also have to craft those weapons to begin with.
True.
So,
it's fine. My coin looks good. I love it.
so, you can head to the soulsmith, Wei Tai Jing, and he can. So this is still going to be a mask that represents you. So he's most likely not going to help you out with it, just the same as Alexander. But he can give you, he can, provide you the tools and whatnot to work on it. So if you're not proficient with, tinkering tools or something along those lines, I would say just make a straight roll.
I have woodcarver's tools, proficiency, thieves' tools, herbalism kit, and disguise kit.
Okay.
So I guess
So-
woodcarvers?
So yeah, woodcarvers would be it. So add your proficiency, and because you are in like the presence of someone who actually knows what they're doing, go ahead and roll at advantage.
So basically, +2.
Yeah.
I'll just roll intimidation, I guess, because that's a +2. 21.
Jesus.
So this is by and far the best mask you've ever created. You actually
The
managed to clip off all the feathers and sand down. Like, it's got these weird, like, rhinestones that have kind of been, like, glued into it, and you managed to pry those out, and fill in the holes with kind of like a putty or like a clay, and then sand that down so it looks nice. And very carefully, you manage to actually etch back into your clay fillings the what looks like the natural grain of wood. So if you wanted to stain this or just straight paint over it, you can. Your second mask, you actually split in half and re-glue back together in like that pointed shape, right? So you actually have a beak, and you affix that to this. This is, in your 6-year-old mind, this is what you wanted, and then some, right? Because you didn't anticipate you were gonna have like a full complement of woodworking tools to work with, and now you do.
Nope. I have a basic set, not
Right.
whatever this guy has.
Yeah, he's got clamps and all the fun stuff.
Oh yeah. Also, those masks originally had like gold rings on them. Is that like real gold or is it painted?
It was painted.
Of course.
If you would like, with that roll, I would say you would have realized that, and if you wanted to, you could melt down, I would say, 2 gold per eye and create a ring on each side.
I don't think I would use rings for something like that. So I would probably just have them removed. Just a smooth mask, paint it like a silver color.
Okay. Just like your profile picture.
Yep, exactly.
Alrighty.
And how much would I have to pay the guy to use his tools?
Since you're the one doing the work and you've already provided the materials, he's just letting you use his workshop.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just bow my head to him and like, thank you, sir.
So he looks it over. He's like, that's some mighty fine work there, Kaiso. You might have your future as a soulsmith. Who knows? Might be my replacement someday.
Even though being a soulsmith is definitely not on my primary agenda, the fact that he's actually saying something like that is more than big enough of a compliment for me.
Yep.
So
Take it
I
as
just
a
repeatedly bow.
compliment.
I'm just like repeatedly bowing my head up and down at that point, and then I'll just be on my way,
Alrighty.
sporting my new mask. I'm a happy kid, happy kid. All right, and that's it for me.
Alright, what are the rest of you kids doing? Oh.
Literal kids.
I wanted to get some armor, some light armor,
Light
Or
armor. Like,
yes. like cloth armor, something that's easy to move in.
okay.
Because it's fall right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's gonna get cold soon.
So, what you're wearing at the moment, kind of your sacred artist robes, like, would qualify as, like, cloth armor. They're made to keep you relatively protected, just, like, moving about, like, outside of town. They're there, protect you from snags, from bushes and stuff like that. It's not gonna, if somebody stabs you, you're not gonna be protected from it, but, like, it's kind of like traveling clothes, more or less. So what you're wearing is kind of like of that variety as it is. If
So
you're
it's-
looking for something for like more AC, like armor, that's something different.
No, I was looking for it because it's almost winter.
Okay. I mean,
Something to keep me warm. But I mean, if this is enough, you think, to keep me warm through winter, then sure.
so that's something you probably wouldn't have to go looking for. You, with a established mother and father family figures,
Feels bad.
you would probably easily be able to requisition like some sort of cloak or
Okay.
jacket just from your parents.
Okay. Then I will wait around. I will loaf around because it is morning. Still.
Alrighty. Anybody else?
You can go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I-
Question about the equipment tab on D&D Beyond. Are we supposed to study lifestyle?
No.
I don't think it like even like automatically deducts your
Oh,
money. So
so it's pointless. Okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to ask, like, what, as, a 6-year-old copper living in the Sacred Valley, what would be, like, the next kind of thing that I would be looking for? What would be the goals of a 6-year-old in the Sacred Valley?
That is up to you. What do you want to do?
You want to get
As
stronger?
the
Do you want
DM continues to ask the same question over and over again.
to?
I mean, I just don't know much about the culture. I don't know what, like, the next step of Sacred Artist is.
Wouldn't we start learning how to...
Well, we need to go get more Madra. So we should go on a mission to go hunt more Madra if we can.
No, we have to learn how to cycle our mantra, right? To refine it.
That part just comes... I would say that's just, like, basic training that you've already gained. The fact that you're coppers, like, you know how to cycle Madra.
Jen, would you like to sync our cycles?
What does that mean?
That's where we both cycle at the same time.
I'm asleep. I don't know how I would do that.
Oh.
You're always asleep.
Well, if anyone wants to sync their cycle with me, I think it'll just happen
Jesus.
naturally, if I can be honest with you.
Oh my god.
Sounds terrible.
Is this some kind of innuendo I'm missing?
Maybe.
When you have more than one woman in your house, you'll
I was gonna say,
understand.
is this Alexandra talking?
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would like, if nobody has anything else they'd like to do, I would like to go see Way Marshall and see if we can find I want to go look for more ancient Madra and more. What'd you call it?
Oddly specific.
Natural treasures.
Yeah.
Natural treasures. I'd like to go on a camping trip and go look for more natural treasures.
Okay.
Ooh, movie. Also, wasn't Gar's supposed to do something, or did I hear something wrong?
It's not. It's more of a flavor thing, if anything. There's nothing like vital I wanted to do.
So you head off to Way Marshall. Let's see, by the way.
He is basically the job board, right?
No, he's just an NPC that you do know.
When I
several-
approach him, does he have an exclamation mark above his head?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Oh, shift. There we go. Whoop. So you do head to Way Marshall. What exactly are you asking him about?
I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be right back.
Oi, boy, we need more strength power. Give us the location.
We
Yeah,
need-
Way
actually
Marshall. I was hoping. I was going to ask him if he has a lead on any national natural treasures.
Well, Alexander, natural treasures of that,
I'm not Alexander.
well, he kind of like looks at you. He's like, I give. Who is it this time?
I'm clearly Xander. Can you not see which way my hair is parted?
Right. Gotcha. Anyway, Alexander. So natural treasures of the magnitude that you're looking for, you're not gonna find them as easily as you did last time. They, an iron level natural treasure, that's gonna require a bit more finesse, a bit more exploring. Now, it's a darn shame what happened with you kids in the fighting during the trials. But let me tell you, just because you didn't get an active invitation to the Heaven's Glory School doesn't mean their doors are closed. They invite loads of people in every year when they have an opening. You can always head over there and check it out yourself. But otherwise,
We can always what?
you could always head over to the Heaven's Glory School and check it out. See if they have any openings.
Isn't that a long walk?
It's just up the mountain. You guys have gone farther than that before. But if you're looking for natural treasures, and you're looking to get stronger than you are now, well, maybe the safety of the village isn't for you. Maybe you can head out on your own. Spend a few months out in the wilderness. You're a copper now. There's not a whole lot of things out there that do you any much harm.
Griffins?
So how far is the Heaven's Glory School?
Heaven's Glory School is like 3 days travel up the mountain.
Walking?
Yeah.
Do they have spellcasters there?
Yes,
Way Marshall?
they
Oh.
absolutely do.
I'd love to learn from some real spellcasters. Alright, so I will go back to the cemetery and then send Charlie out and see if I can get everybody together whenever they have time. And until that time, I'm done.
Anybody else doing anything?
I mean, if anything, like Garth would just like want to do something similar to what the other people are doing, like just decorating his shield in a similar aspect. But there's not much. He has food, he has warm clothes, he's ready for the winter.
I thought you had a two-handed club.
I don't use that anymore.
Oh. What are you using now?
It's
My
fists.
fists.
Right.
Welcome to this barbarian path.
And you have a shield?
Yep, I bought a shield a couple sessions ago.
Can you do two-handed fighting if you're using a shield?
I just use my fist.
So you just punch with one hand. A
I
lot.
rage and I have claws and I have a tail and I have a maw.
So you have a tail?
And when I rage,
If he rages, he can grow like a spiked tail to use as a weapon.
Yo, and I thought my character was I'm not a furry, but
Alrighty.
Okay.
Man, wizards are weird. I thought... Oh, I had to hit add spells. Ah, got it. Alright. I see how wizards work now. Alright.
Or fighting a wizard.
What do you mean?
No, not Jin. Alexander had picked up
Alexander?
some papers back in the house that the Heaven's Glory students were.
Yeah, so my understanding is I can learn it from a scroll, or I can figure it out on my own.
Yes.
Through enough time.
Yeah, the figure it out on your own part is kind of like the DM's discretion sort of thing. But if you find like a scroll, then you can use ink, like high quality ink and paper.
Yeah, but I still have to figure out how the scroll works. I have to like cast it from the scroll and then see if I can reverse engineer it into my spell book.
Pretty much.
But I think if I have notes on a spell, I could eventually figure something out. Maybe.
That's kind of what it is. It's like it would teach you the spell, but you still have to transcribe it into your spell book.
Yeah. Okay.
So for that, you find a second level spell called Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Okay.
So I'm going to. I went ahead and clicked learn there for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have enough gold to transcribe it.
Then never mind, I'm going to remove it. But keep note of that.
Okay.
So when you have enough money to transcribe it, you can do so.
It's a scroll?
Yeah.
I'll put it right next to Elder Whisker's hairball that I have.
oh god.
So what are you guys doing?
it's still evening.
Yeah, I guess it's like midday.
Guess I wake up for my meal.
Mouse.
No, that's racist, and I'm just gonna go to the cafeteria.
There's a cafeteria?
There's a cat. I don't know. Wait, then what have we been going to all this time?
I don't know. Either buying stuff the family
Eating at
makes,
home.
or eating at home, or buying.
like 6-year-olds do.
There's
Man,
a
you're really the school.
cafeteria. Sorry, go ahead.
This is where we murder someone, right?
Yeah, Jin's dead. All right.
This is a
sorry.
murder mystery. Alright, Alex, whatchamacallit, whoever this time is sus.
So I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you here. Like,
Yeah.
When I ask, what do you guys want to do? I'm literally leaving this up to you. Like, this isn't like, oh, let's wait until the DM advances the plot. I'm waiting for you guys to do something. I have
Yeah, so I wanna go-
12 different things that I can do based on that answer.
I mean,
I wanna-
earlier, I was just trying to get an understanding of what the hell a 6-year-old would do in the Sacred Valley. Like, 6-year-olds don't do anything.
Well, I think we should. I think we should go to the school because I want to get stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want
And
to get
to
stronger
me-
by exploring, though. I mean, the school's a good option, but
Well,
I want to see what else this place has. We've kind of been cooped up here for a while.
Well, I'm good with exploring too. We could explore on the way to the school. Spend like a week or two out on the road.
We need food.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, the matron loves me. She'll
Okay,
give me
buddy.
tons of onions.
yeah, maybe I'll meet somebody at the cafeteria. You never
Well,
know.
food?
Cafeteria.
Who is this matron that we all keep talking about?
That is for people who don't have
Yeah,
families.
that's the matron of like the orphanage that they live at.
I thought it was just for the orphanage. So there's no local, commune? Where have we been eating all this? I'm just at home?
Yes, at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my
Where,
parents-
where do you normally?
Where do you eat, Mike?
Yeah, do you like go out every day and like go to a cafeteria to have lunch?
Alright,
Old country buffet where they
I want to participate in that.
I'll go
Golden Corral, pug.
I'll go
just
scout.
every day is at Golden Corral.
This was one of the best part.
Fine, I go into the forest to scavenge for berries, as I've done since session 0.
Oh,
Can I,
Oh
can
man,
I do that?
is your cat not a meat eater?
What?
so
I'm not
Jin,
fast enough.
you can get one ration from your family that'll last you for a day.
They're asleep.
You have food in your house.
I don't know what the inside of my house looks like.
Oh,
I need to think about that.
oh my god.
He doesn't go inside of his house. Whenever his parents go inside, he just goes climbs up a tree.
He's an outdoor cat, Dane.
I'm still sticking to the whole scavenging thing.
Okay, roll a survival check.
Oh dear. That's not good.
What did you do?
I rolled 5.
A 5.
I found this
no,
red berry.
you-
Is it poisonous?
Cat's out of the bag.
You try for berries. Don't get any berries. You're like, you know what? Screw berries. I'm a cat. I want fish. You go fishing? Not fish. You don't know what's wrong with you.
You can find a cockroach.
He then walks up to his parents' house and is like,
Sorry, that got me, dude.
"Sorry, Mike, I apologize."
No, that's fine.
So if you would like to purchase rations, you can do so.
Yes, I shall purchase the. Oh my god.
What?
He wants to purchase the oh my god.
So
Sorry, Mark.
1 day of rations is 5 silver.
What?
What? I thought it was 5 copper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 5 silver.
D, 5
That's
E
a
ration.
week's.
It's 5 silver.
That's a week's wages. You don't
Yeah,
pay us enough for this shit.
Yeah, we make 1 silver per day.
I mean,
How much is a bag of onions?
he's just gonna eat just nothing but onions. You
We
guys are
can
gonna
kill a boar on the road.
you guys are gonna kill yourselves in the middle of the night from your own gaseous excretions. Have you ever eaten just like straight onions? You could kill someone.
I don't think we need to buy rations. I think we can do rations on our own. There seem to be boars everywhere. Garth, are you against killing a boar for food?
Yes. Wait.
You can
Is
buy
it a mommy boy?
you can buy 1 ration a day of hearty boar meat.
It's okay. I'll just get my parents to give me rations.
Yeah, we can't just go kill a boar.
So Seth, you can get 2 rations
Hell yeah.
because your family's loaded.
There has to be a spell for this that I don't have.
Yeah, even D&D Beyond rations 1 day 5 SP.
Man, this is where we need good
So
berry.
expensive. What the hell?
Yeah, well, normal DMs aren't so cheap, so it doesn't seem expensive.
Well, no, but I mean, like, you can look up in, like, D&D how much, like, the average person makes, and, like, the average person in D&D, like, the average worker doesn't even make, like, a silver a day.
Yeah,
Actually,
I could swear
I mean,
that
this isn't like your average food that you just like cook and it can like have like rations are like dried goods that are gonna be suitable for extended travel. So it's like jerky, dried fruit, nuts.
And have you seen the price of beef jerky, dude? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that shit's expensive.
You're like imagine surviving off nothing but Jack Links for a day. It'll cost you
All right.
about $15.
So this is my proposal, gang. I think we should go out and hunt a boar and make our own jerky, and then get our own berries and whatever else, and then get enough rations for a week or two, or at least a week, and then we can re-up if we need to. And we take the long road to glory, to the glory hole school.
What? No. Never call it that again.
What the fuck is that name?
The Heaven's Glory Hole School.
Oh no.
And that's what I think we should
Do
do.
not say that name in front of them. They probably won't know what it means, but still.
I think they would know. Bunch of prudes.
But that's my idea. So we hang out here and we get enough rations for a week, and then we go out and we take the long road. And if we need to, we can always hunt while we're out.
Actually, Dane, could you bring up the world map for us again? Oh, hey, John.
Hey.
A wild Zane appears.
Oh shit! Throw a ball at it.
Oh,
I actually have a very
I'd
good
not-
sense of direction, so I don't think we'll get lost on our way.
No. I'm just curious what the outlook of Sacred Valley is at the moment.
So you would be heading towards Mount Samara, where the Heaven's Glory School resides. That's off to the east.
And then where was the cave that we went to last time? It was to the north?
Wait, why are we interested in going to the Heaven's Glory School?
I think at least we should eventually make our way there. When I was talking to Way Marshall, his text appeared in yellow when he said Heaven's Glory School.
Like, I was gone for a few minutes. Did he say something about Heaven's Glory School? Like, why are we interested in it?
So he specifically said that just because you were not explicitly given an invitation for winning the competition does not mean that their doors are closed to you. They do offer seats in their school as they open up.
Yeah, the winners just got
At the
full
same
roster.
time,
Yeah.
he also said, maybe staying in town, staying within the safety of the town isn't for you, and you can venture out for a few months out in the wilds and just gain experience organically.
He's saying we're out leveled for this area.
So wait, the people who won the thing got invitations to the Heaven's Glory School?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I missed that part. I
Okay.
was not here for that.
Yes. You
Yeah,
missed
I
the super duper annoying
Kazan.
oh he had like an official stuffy title.
I have his name. Li J. Zhao Shao.
Jiao Shou. Yeah, that sounds about right. But he
Well,
had
then-
like an actual like title.
And they have a Nimbus Cloud.
Yeah, the Heaven's Glory or the Kazan clan came out of the. So you guys got to pick like your items
Yeah,
from. They came out like on a flying cloud.
Yeah, I was there for that. I think I had to go do something just for like the last 10 minutes of the session or something.
Goddamn name.
Like
Wait,
I was, it was like we finished getting our stuff, and then I had to like go or something, and then I came back and no one was in the call anymore. And I was like, oh, okay then.
Oh yeah,
Who's
we
the
had
Heaven's
true.
Glory School Prime Preceptor, Li Jai Shao. And he talked very much like this.
I don't remember that.
Heaven's
I
glory.
do.
That's like the principal or what?
Hello, sweetie.
He just read his title.
Yeah, but it's like the principal.
What?
He's the whatever the fuck they just said.
Yeah, exactly. What does that mean? You think
Heaven's
he's like a
Glory
dean?
School Preceptor.
He's like the dean of the
Oh
school.
my god, your
Okay.
wife even takes your trash out for you?
Yes,
Damn.
Ron. My wife is better than your wife.
God damn.
Maddie.
I will not be
Hey.
caught up in this fight.
Yes.
bitch! You're slacking!
Oh god, he's dead. I'm just gonna see like a engine
We're just
block
gonna-
fly through the wall.
We're just gonna hear a bang and then nothing from Ron for.
Eternity.
That's alright, she did make dinner tonight.
So Alexander wants to go to the Heaven's Glory School.
Adventuring sounds nice.
I kind of wanted to go back to the cave since now we're all coppers. And did we ever conclude that there was no natural treasures in that cave? The one where
Probably not. Maybe
we-
none that's actually good for us.
We got the natural treasure, just someone ate it too quickly. Remember?
Hey, two someones.
was the eel the natural treasure? Was it?
Yeah,
I
it
thought they
was.
just-
Mm-hmm.
I thought they just happened to have electric Madra and like, they're eels.
It was food. It was delicious. All a bit a little weird.
It was very lightningy.
How about this? If, like what we said at the start of the session, shouldn't we be focusing on refining our specific Madra aspects? So we don't have to necessarily do the same thing as each other, right?
No.
Yeah.
So each flavor of Madra, so to speak, increases a D&D stat,
yeah.
right? So if you want me to go over that again, like it's no secret. Like you can go to the archives, or you can just basically ask anybody, and they'll be like, "Yes, this aspect of Madra does this." Blah 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 blah.
Yes.
Okay. Grab that real fast.
I think it's
So Dana, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just trying to recall the different types of Madra, but since he's gonna pull it up anyways, you might
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
So fire is strength, wind is dex, dream is whiz, water is charisma, because reasons. Blood aura is constitution, lightning is intelligence, earth is AC, and weapon, we're calling it weapon aura, not sword aura, is 2 hit. Naturally, earth and weapon aura are gonna be a little harder to find.
What was dream again? Wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Water was charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Blood was con. Lightning was int. Okay. Got it.
Mike, can you put that in it sounded like you were typing it down. Could you put it in the chat
Yeah.
so that way I can copy paste?
You should be doing. Oh.
Okay.
Dana also has it written down, but
Sure.
Trying to figure out how to add another row to this table.
Copy paste. Campaign.
Insert.
No.
So Kaiso,
Thank you.
would you then like to? Do you want to go out exploring for a little while?
Preferably.
So, do you want to go hunting for food then before we go? Because I can't afford the ration costs.
Can or cannot.
I cannot afford to pay for rations for as long as we're going to be out. So we should probably go make our own rations first.
Hey, how much did you spend?
Wait. Question there. Yeah. How long was our break, and how much did we make? during that time frame?
There was only
you
like
get 7 silver.
there was like a week long break, so you get 1 silver a day as coppers, and rations to purchase cost 5 silver each, and
Wait.
one ration would last you 1 day.
How long is a week in this universe?
7
Probably
days.
a week.
I'm gonna go with the easy option. Yes, 7 sounds like a great number of days.
To go by
be on
the
a normal week.
Gregorian calendar.
Are there 30 days in a month?
No, every
Depends
month is
on the-
February.
Wait, that
Or-
makes
To be fair, a lot of like fake universes do that for simplicity.
Yeah, or they either go with the week, the number of the days is 7, but they just figure that out for reasons, and then they were like, screw it, every month has 30 days because that's easier to remember, or 4 weeks,
Yeah, or like 20
whichever works better.
My favorite was there was a show called Farscape where they called seconds, minutes, and hours like an alien term, but there were still 24 hours in a day. They called it like a standard solar day or something like that.
Alright, follow-up question. What day is it now?
I like Battlestar Galactica, where they decided paper didn't have enough edges.
Oh yeah, where everything was an octagon for some reason.
Yeah. That was like the only thing they changed. They had like phones that were on the wall, but then they had octagonal paper.
So follow-up.
Okay, go ahead.
What day is it? What day of the month is it now?
I don't know, Alexander. What day of the month is it?
You tell me, but I think I'm about to start my cycle, so...
Oh my god.
What did she hit you with?
Are you talking to Alexander or Alexandra?
Yes.
You're muted.
Me?
What
No,
did
no.
you do?
What did she hit you with?
A box.
Fantastic. You forget. I also have Brittany on Telegram. Oh no.
So,
I
Oh,
just
no, is
caused
he
a
about to-
divorce.
But,
I was like, is he about to call your wife now?
what day of the month is it? I actually do kind of.
Alright. It is crunch time is what it is. It is like mid-October.
Sure. Thank you.
What's up?
Oh,
Mike?
I'll answer this now.
God damn it, Chris!
Ration.
Mute yourself!
Oh, it's Discord. It keeps turning off my noise suppression.
Just
I don't
press the mute button on your mic.
Well, I can do that too. Sorry.
I'm so happy my headset has like a flip up mute. So like, oh, if the mic is down, it's off. Because there's times I'm definitely like, I need to go outside or do something
Yeah.
while in
same.
meetings, and I'm like, I can't take off my headset, and having to run and click a button to turn on and off my mic, probably not a great idea.
What annoys me is that I will just like have my mic muted and then I'll join a Zoom call for work. And then if I need to start talking, I'll unmute my mic and start talking and forget to realize that Zoom had me muted as soon as I joined.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Jin, what are you doing? Or what do you want?
Sorry, what?
You were
No, no.
asking questions when
Yeah, I just needed to know what day of the year it is.
it's like mid-October.
Yeah, thank you. Got it. I'll keep track of it from now on.
So I want to go up to Alexander and whoever he was talking to, I don't remember, and say, you know what would be a real test of our skill? We don't collect rations now. We just stay out as long as we can find food to survive.
That was one of the
That's
things.
really-
That was one of the things that
I am
Marshall said.
kind
Just
of-
like go out and live.
Yeah. That
I'm
would be a
game, but I
real
mean-
adventure. We don't need to take food with us.
Yeah, I'm
Things
good
like-
with that.
Well, I could talk to my folks. I think they run a store. We could probably get some supplies. I could probably make them fall off of a truck or something.
Yes, they have trucks in the Sacred Valley.
What's a truck? Is it edible?
No.
It sends
Cart-
you to an isekai.
Cart, barrow. I literally couldn't think of the name. It was not coming to me. It's like, fuck it, truck.
Well, when do you want to leave, Kaiso? First thing in the morning or tonight?
Also, I like sleep.
I'd like to sleep too, so I guess or after.
Well, wake up now.
Okay, so first thing in the morning we leave.
Well, you two, right? Or you three. Like, this doesn't have to necessarily mean the entire party, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm bored of this place. I want to go do something.
Monac, you're coming too?
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, Zane, are you in?
I want to go see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of not this place.
All right. Well, Jin, I think that's we'd love to have you. I think we could use you, but if you want to stay here, I guess you can.
So my character now has a new gimmick. I'm just reading horoscopes from now on.
Oh no.
Okay, so we have.
It's not the Papa John menu. It's now random horoscopes.
Alright, so hold on. We're going to see the Wizard of Somewhere. We have a cat. We've already got our cat.
Ron, I
We need a Tin Man and a
I have
Scarecrow.
homework for you. I need you to find the most twacked out, like, far-sighted, not astronomy, astrology, like, website on the planet for Mike to read from.
Oh,
Make
boy.
sure-
I'm talking
I got
like
this.
like
I got
Make
this. I
sure
already-
make sure
I
it
already
make
know.
sure it's make
I
sure it
already
looks
know
like a
exactly.
90s GeoCities website.
I'm talking
Oh,
like
no.
Reese Witherspoon levels of crazy on this website.
No, dude, I got this. It's gonna be a flat earther astrology.
See if Gwyneth Paltrow has like an astrology section on her website or something. Wouldn't surprise me.
All right. So since it's nighttime, I guess technically Jin is now awake and ready to do stuff.
Okay. What's
And according to my horoscope, what I want to do is spend time in a library studying. So that is what I will do.
All right, well it's nighttime. Time to go to sleep before our adventure.
okay? So everybody goes to sleep.
Except Jin,
I wake up. I'm woke.
apparently.
All right. So you wake up and you head off into the archives, basically. Are you looking up what exact?
So I'm looking up basically animals because from the encounter with like the bears and the birds, like I did not understand what it was. So I'm gonna research animal. That's what
Okay.
I'll do. I'll find a nice picture book with the animal and learn what the sounds they make.
Okay. So you're just looking up. Say that last part again. I'm sorry.
I'm looking for. I want to say picture books, but might not exist here. So I'll just look for descriptions of animals, like local animals around here in the Sacred Valley.
Okay.
Just so I can learn more about them.
Okay. So, roll investigation.
Yes. Oh, God damn it! Where's my D&D Beyond page?
What the hell is this?
Dane, just to make sure, I'm
50.
actually going and adding some actual camping gear.
Oh.
Camping gear.
Okay.
Oh, 15 by the way.
15. Okay. So you do learn, kind of local flora and fauna to the nearby Wei clan. I would say, anything to the east up to Mount Samara, and anything to the west and north, up to Mount Yoma. So just your little quadrant.
Here.
So to no.
No. Oh. Is there a eraser? Hello? Oh, I have to select it.
So it would be like your little quadrant of Sacred Valley.
Oh, okay, yeah. So immediately close to the Way Clan. Got
Yeah.
it.
So, you do know of the snow foxes that. So like your area kind of gets more. It's kind of like higher elevation than the rest. So you do see more of the winter-esque, fall and winter-esque seasons a bit more prevalent there. As such, you do see white snow foxes in your area, and more. There are wild boars, of course. There is the occasional moose
Ooh, a moose. Okay, got it.
that you will find, and like like snow rabbits and smaller game. There are the occasional what is it? Kestrel, which is like, imagine a hawk, like a big like a raptor bird of prey type bird, but like the size of a dove is what a kestrel is. It's like literally the smallest hawk in existence. And however these things survive, nobody knows, because they basically feed on like mice, because they're friggin' small.
Alright.
If you ever have a chance to look up a kestrel, they're hilarious. They're like
How would you spell that?
Kestrel.
Okay, so it was just K, not
It looks like a hawk that got hit with a shrink ray, and they look like they're full of piss and vinegar.
Got it. Thank you.
I don't know if that works, Ron, but you should just throw that straight into the campaign chat.
Okay, and with that, I'm done for the day. May have robbed his
Which one?
parents to get
Which one?
supplies.
May have robbed his parents. Just
Which
a
one?
bag of onions. The cats.
Oh, okay.
What about the cats?
You'll see in campaign chat in a second. Anyway,
I only have so many monitors. That's a lot of cats. Oh, Cats of the Zodiac. Okay. So right now it is mid-October, so it's a Libra. So it's that black and white bottom
wait,
left.
does your fur pattern change according to the
no.
month?
No, I'm not just gonna add that out of nowhere.
Alrighty. The rest of you are asleep, so if the rest of you aren't doing nothing,
Oh
Wait.
yeah. I also
Final
informed
Fantasy
the
save song.
matron that Garth and I will be traveling. That way we don't get our ass kicked for hearing.
And me.
Matron, Alexander, Garth, and Kaiso will be traveling for the foreseeable future.
We do not have a set time on when we will be back. We want to try and get stronger.
Bitches. I'm free.
Oh,
Right.
feels bad, man.
I knew you were strong enough to take care of yourselves. You don't need. After your whole theft
We'll
of my
try not to
onions,
die.
little salty still.
Okay. I have my next day planned out, so you guys can do what you need to do.
Excuse me. One moment.
Alright, so
Wait, healing potions? I have healing.
Oh, fuck! That was in campaign chat! I thought I was typing to Ron!
No, it's
We'll be
I was like,
fine.
what am I, chopped liver? I have 4 healing potions, each of them in my fucking fist.
Go home. You're drunk.
I am
Oh, wait, that's an
home.
option, isn't it?
And drunk.
Oh, if you're not drinking, I highly encourage it.
Alright, well, I guess you're not
Great
getting
Beer
influence.
or pineapple wine.
Beer.
pineapple wine.
I don't know. It was there, and I grabbed it, and I thought it was something else, and it's in my house now.
You better send me
Both.
whatever that is, because that sounds delicious. Anyway, all right. The morning
I can bring it
comes.
by.
The day is yours. What are you doing?
I'd like to
Zane
send
shows up
Charlie
with
out
the-
to have everybody meet me at the cemetery.
Zane shows
Why
up
always
with
the
a
cemetery?
fully laden pack of stuff.
What all the stuff does Zane have?
Go look at my inventory. It's.
I trust that you have purchased them legally.
He robbed his parents.
What did?
Arc?
Well,
Yeah,
some of
we're
the stuff
gonna
was in
get-
the house. Some of the stuff was in the store, and some of the stuff I just found on the street. And
All right, hold on.
Sketch.
Equipment.
Sus.
Boots of speed. No, just kidding.
No.
No.
that would actually be broken.
One of Meteor Swarm, what is this?
Backpack, bedroll, block and tackle. Some clothes,
Meteor Swarm gives me PTSD from last campaign.
grappling hook, lamp, oil,
Yeah, poor Dane.
40 pounds of rations, because why not?
40 pounds?
Well,
I
20
think we
units.
weigh like 40 pounds.
It says 1 days of rations, and I grabbed 20
I
of them.
mean, with his year of wages, that's only 10 gold. So yeah, he's got
I
rations.
mean,
But
Can he
my
carry that,
question is
though?
just, can the 6-year-old carry 40 pounds
Do you
of
want me to
rations
carry
around?
it?
Hold on.
You want me to carry it?
I could probably split some of this,
He,
but
he, Zane can carry 117 pounds.
that's
no,
it.
that's what I
Him-
am carrying.
Him, the
I
six,
can carry 100. I can carry 150.
him,
look at it
the
up.
6-year-old probably weighs like 50 pounds.
The pack is about as large as I am.
Zane, where did you get all that stuff from?
So you guys remember Jeff? That's what Zane's just like muscles.
Well, then how much can Garth carry?
He's not so much.
What's the
strong
multiplier again?
I mean, you can also go check your
It's
weight
3
carried by
times
going to
15,
equipment.
I think.
Yeah, if you go to equipment and click on weight carried, it'll show you the encumbrance, which is for strength 10 is 150 pounds for carrying capacity.
Yeah, I think it's 15 pounds per strength. So Drew can probably carry like
300.
270 pounds or something.
Yeah, 300.
Oh, you're at 20? Alright.
Garth is literally young Superman. He just lifts a tractor with one hand.
I mean, we did already see him like chuck a boulder, so...
I mean, deadlift a horse and clean a bear.
Wait, Drew, how much can you push, drag, or lift?
I'm not bear stance. So,
No, but it's
I'm
still-
totem bear.
Is it
Wait,
like
where does
double?
it show that?
It's like you go back to weight carried.
600 pounds.
You can lift fucking 600
He
pounds.
can literally drag half a ton behind him.
I'm also.
Jeez.
Alright, well,
I also acquired a block and tackle, so we can increase that amount because
And,
why not?
And if it was on wheels, I would probably cut that in half, or like double that. So if it was like a cart, I would say you could just drag a metric ton with you.
okay, so just instead of getting a horse, we'll just use Garth.
I don't like this plan.
I think Garth is stronger than the horse.
Well, so I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
wait. Hear me out. Hear
Here's
me
my
out.
worry.
Garth starts doing the shonen anime
My
weight training.
my
Just
worry is
drops
if
off
Zane
the
brings this stuff. Is this Zane? Is this stuff legitimately acquired?
Do we
I
care?
mean,
Roll a
it
deception.
belonged to my family.
I roll
Oh, so-
insight.
I
What?
just wouldn't want you to
Wait.
bring dishonor to your
Wait.
family.
Kaiso, you do what?
I roll insight to see if what he's telling me is the truth.
I mean, Zane,
What?
do you
No.
need to roll
That-
deception?
I necessarily didn't ask, but I'm kind of used to like taking things from parents and not telling them
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
In that case, we're not the ones who are going to get in trouble.
Are you worried this will bring dishonor to your family?
Nah,
I think this is the least of.
I think
family's
my
worries.
parents have slightly adjusted to the fact that Zane sees things and takes things.
What is
That's
Zane
all.
required?
That's
Just-
all I needed to hear.
I also feel like it wouldn't bring dishonor to his family. His parents probably just wouldn't want anyone to know. They'd probably just punish him privately.
Yeah, I will take my pouch of silver and my new coin, and I will tug it farther into my cloak.
Oh, whoops! I haven't moved you guys. I thought I moved you guys to the cemeteries. My bad.
Oh, sticky
Oh,
fingers
also,
McGee
but-
over here.
Before I head over there, I want to.
It's more like being a was it the crow who likes shiny things? It's not necessarily they're useful.
Yeah, but before we head over here, I want to explain to my parents what we're doing. That we're, gonna go out and try and see how long we can survive, and ask for anything they might want to give me that might make it helpful.
I left a note somewhere. It says IOU heart sign, and it looks like it's drawn by a 6-year-old. So,
This is bringing back like memories of when
Going camping.
young Dane ran away from home.
Whoa.
it's like I love you IOU camping supplies.
Did you also steal 40 pounds worth of macaroni and cheese?
No, I took my plastic space shuttle with me and made it 3 houses down the block.
Priorities, son.
I had a small town. I made it all the way across town. That didn't take that long.
Alrighty. Monac, you're telling you're actually breaking the news to your parents that you're gonna go stay out in the wilderness.
I know that we're gonna see how long we can survive.
We don't come back ever. Because we die.
So your father, the gruff man that he is like, ha! I knew you had it in it, boy. That's where I met your mother. Was in the middle of the wilderness.
All right then. Well, I'll make sure to keep a lookout for strange women out there then.
Oh, please do. Please
Uh-oh.
do.
Oh yeah,
We're 6.
Ron's here, so
Oh,
Those
no.
aren't
I'm
interesting
probably
yet.
gonna
That's gonna be the weirdest side quest.
FBI, this guy right here. Alright.
Oh.
Manga.
I love this hot sauce. Anyway,
Okay, so everyone's going except for Jin, or are you coming too,
I am not.
Jin?
My horoscope says I'm not coming.
Okay, so
Well, fuck your
Just for-
horoscope. You can make your own date.
just to let you know, Dane, every night that we are out, Charlie will fly to Jin and tell him like what direction we're in and how far we are, and then he will bamf back to me.
Can Charlie talk?
yes, Charlie says
He can carry a note, I write.
Okay.
But I think you can understand animals, can't you?
Oh, that's racist. So.
Oh, you're a druid. Is that racist?
No. Before the fact I'm a druid, I am first at Tabaxi. How dare you?
Can't he understand animals? Am I wrong?
No, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, I can, but beside the point. How dare you?
So yes, Charlie can speak to you. Actually, it'll save me some writing.
I don't think I even know how to read it. No, wait, no, yes, actually, yes,
I hope you do.
yes, I do, because otherwise I wouldn't have gone to the library.
Also, I speak Gith for some reason.
What?
So which way are we heading?
away.
Tally home,
Oh, wait,
motherfuckers.
wait, what did my father prepare me with?
Oh. He gave you 7 rations.
Cool.
He gave you 7 tasty rations, so 14.
Nice.
I didn't pack rations because I was under the impression that I had to get my own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Sorry,
And if we-
hunting supplies. So
Hey Zane, I'll carry half and then we can split the food.
He gave you a stick, a knife, and a condom.
We aren't for 6-year-olds.
So it's a very small condom. It's okay.
What?
One of these days, someone will ask how old Ron was when he had his daughter. But today is
Bunker.
not that day.
Alright, so I
Wonka
kind of want to
F?
like change my body and make myself slightly skinnier and like store these rations somewhere on my body where no one will notice that I am bringing food with me.
Okay. So when they see you bring out like a full Big Mac, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, totally got
I just
this
won't
off
show
the
them.
boar we killed."
I just won't show them. I mean, this is just for emergencies, but I'm gonna be telling them we should be getting food ourselves.
Well, so Charlie can fly out and above, and as a hawk, he's good at hunting, right? So he would be able to spot water and mice and boars and whatever else we need.
Hell yeah, let's
So
get some mice.
for flavor to move things along, we should not worry about hunting since Charlie is a natural predator
I'm
as
confused.
long as he's
Oh, he
alive.
But what about the sweet fight scenes?
Charlie
But we-
can find things for us. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill boars for us.
That
What was that?
No,
scene?
he can find things, but we
there's
can
nothing
kill
there. I don't
boars.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna have to, hunt them ourselves. He can just locate.
At this point, can we not one-shot boars yet?
Not one shot, but I'm not gonna make you like roll initiative. It's
I'm-
more
I'm
like
con-
gonna be like roll survival. Oh, you found a boar.
I'm confused. Isn't Charlie like a summon of Alexander's?
Yes. Charlie
He's
is
a familiar.
a Feywild creature summoned to Alexander to do his
Oh, okay, so
bidding.
it's from another dimension.
He's a familiar.
Oh, okay.
So I can see through him, and I can control him up to like 100 feet. And other than that, I can give him orders, and he can go do things.
No, yeah, sure. I was under the impression that Charlie's personality and characteristics were just created on the spot by Alexander. But if it has,
Well, he does.
if it
He
has,
does mimic my characters.
Yeah.
Does he have
It's
a will?
magically created familiar that just obeys him.
No. It's basically a robot. Like
Yeah, he does what I tell him to.
Yeah.
yeah. So how
Well, actually,
predator?
I mean, you can give him orders and he will carry them out. So if you're like, "Hey, go see what's 12 miles that way," he'll do it.
Sure. Okay.
Can familiars do combat though?
No.
Yes,
They
but not
can't
well.
do combat, but you can cast spells through them, which is a weird thing.
Yeah, I was just curious about because so you describe it like a robot, so they have to carry out a command. It was just that it sounded like it had its own will. So
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, but they're not going to disobey their master. So if you literally tell Charlie to jump in a pool of lava and die, he'll do it.
No. I mean, like in the sense that, he could just make his own decisions based on his own observations, Charlie's own observations.
Within reason. If you tell
I
him
tell
to
him to
stand
go-
watch, he'll stand watch and he'll report back what he sees.
Yeah. But would he just attack
No,
without command?
no.
Okay.
Your familiar acts independently of you, but it always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. A familiar can't attack, but it can take other normal actions.
Okay.
Like help actions and such.
Yeah, or distractions or whatever.
I mean, it also has like 1 HP, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have much. It has two. It has
Okay.
it's
So
like
yeah.
1d4 minus 1.
So
It's
acts
pretty bad.
independently. That's what I was just curious about.
Yeah, so if I go tell it to do something, like go find water, it will act independently and go find water, and then it'll come back to me, because
Yeah.
that's what it was told to do.
Alright, what are you kids doing in this cemetery?
We're
Let's go
leaving.
north to the mountains. Wait, isn't it north?
Oh, wait,
So Heaven's
we're gonna
Glory?
try and go towards Heaven's Glory School,
It's
right?
east.
Oh, is that east? Oh.
Thought you said west.
Yeah, we're heading east. Well, we're heading to the mountain range, and then whenever we decide, we can go to Heaven's Glory School if we want.
Just to the east.
Alright, then we go east.
Alright.
And we're looking for natural treasures along the way, and things to help us advance in our training.
Iron grade national treasures, not just any.
So whenever
Give me.
We have an NPC who acts just like Nicolas Cage to help us find these national treasures.
Damn it.
That can be arranged.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that
He
can't
probably
wait, Ron.
would sign on
no.
to a D&D campaign.
Dude, he would definitely be in a D&D movie.
All I have to say
Yeah.
is Nicholas.
Oh, they're gonna
Cage
ruin that D&D
Ross,
movie.
and leave it at that.
I'm your kitty.
what if Nicholas
Disney's
plays all the NPCs?
Alright, so I'd
Disney's
like,
D&D
I'd
movie
like
was pretty
to look
good.
for a village where their primary way of making money is producing honey.
Alright, so
Not the bees!
who does not have rations with them?
Me
Me
and
and-
Kaiso.
Me and Mars, my party knows.
Okay,
I don't as
so
well.
if you do not have rations, you're gonna need to do something to get food. It is a 3-day journey. What are you people doing who don't have food trying to get food? What are you doing?
I'll roll survival to do things that involve searching for food.
Okay,
I'd like Charlie to search for a boar.
okay. So Charlie has advantage based on perception or based on sight?
Based on sight.
Okay.
Yeah, he has +4 and advantage.
Alright, so roll that advantage with perception for or
16.
16. Alright, so you do find a boar. Are you guys looking to take down a boar?
Is there a pregnant boar?
Garth, Kaiso, you don't know.
I realize this is the only
Roll
option
for
for food.
pregnancy.
Oh,
I realize
I
that's
just
the
like
wrong
how-
thing
I
to
just
tell
how
6-year-olds
Garth,
to
like-
do.
Technically, Garth, just letting you know, when it comes to the wild, animals tend to die real brutal deaths, like they're eaten alive. So what we're doing is actually a mercy.
dang,
Okay.
Grow up, kid.
you're only adding on.
We're doing a very nice thing for him. Or her.
Well, he just doesn't like senselessly killing boars, right?
Maddie just came in and gave me the weirdest look.
Oh no.
She's like, we did that twice. We're done. You got one of each.
So, sweetie, we rolled. We got two natural 20s.
No,
Oh
we did
no.
it. We did it.
Wait, 2 natural 20s? Does this boy
And then
pregnant
the
with
doctor
twins?
took away my dice.
Same
Damn,
time.
God.
Dan, are you actually?
I don't know. What am I missing?
Ron's
Dan, are you-
dying over there.
He did.
The funny
He
thing
didn't
is, he
take
got
away his
mine
dice. He
too.
just disconnected.
Oh, he did. He disconnected them. For sure.
Oh,
Alright, so
fuck.
I go to punch the boar.
Roll an attack.
Alright,
Oh, we found a boar?
this is with my quarterstaff.
Charlie rolled it. Charlie found a boy.
That's a miss. I follow up with by using my bonus action to punch.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'll
18.
hit.
Says a 7. I'm going to use a key point for my Hand of Harm, which allows me to do an additional 1d4 plus 4 necrotic damage.
Yeah,
That's 12
well,
damage.
I don't know if you want to hit the meat that you're trying to eat later with necrotic damage.
I mean, necrotic is just sapping the life out of it, essentially.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? Alright.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
See, the whole, the Greek, root of the word, necrotic, sounds a little worse than what
Like
you
a
think
death
it is.
magic.
It's
Yeah.
called Hand of Harm.
Like
Its literal text is use your key to inflict wounds.
Latin.
So I'm just like,
Yeah, but
wording
that's
it
like
extra
gross
hard.
wounds.
Yeah, it's like gross. I will punch the boar.
Well,
Is
wait
it
a minute,
already
wait a minute,
dead?
wait a minute. Kaiso
God
hit
damn
the
it.
Kaiso hit the boar. Hold on.
God damn it, Kaiso.
Boar.
Wait, hold up. You're actually gonna punch this thing?
I
Yeah,
tried
but
Should be able to
punching
one
it,
shot a boar
punched
by
it with
now, can't we?
magical fists.
of course.
No,
My
I mean,
fa-
Garth said he was actually gonna punch it.
So the boar has 11 HP, so it's super dead right now.
Never mind. No punching.
so
So as you begin to, you know what? Roll a medicine survival, whatever
plus-
check to fillet the boar.
that would be survival.
Yeah.
I mean,
we do that,
I'm
Dane,
proficient in both, but I'll use survival.
I would like to cast
14.
Infestation.
Wait a minute.
I want to cast Infestation to eat out the necrotic wound.
It's just creating an extra wound. It's like using unlife. Anyways, that's a 14 for survival.
14.
Actually, pretty
Okay.
good.
So you do. I mean, how heavy is your boar weight?
I'll carry it.
Jeez, they're like 130 pounds.
I'll
Okay.
carry it.
Nothing.
I can carry that too.
Okay, so you find
Garth, pick one up in each arm.
you find you get 7 days of rations from this boar.
All right, we need to find a couple more.
Gonna.
That's
I'm gonna
good for
take a
now.
look at this
That'll
meat and
last
go, This is
us.
kind of gross. Maybe you should let one of us use fire next time.
Yeah, here you go. That's a screenshot. Necrotic is defined as death of cells or tissue through disease or injury.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
some of the I mean this is a 6-year-old necrotic. So you know like roast beef where it gets that weird like green sheen on it, but it's still safe to eat? That's what you got.
Okay, so we have 7 days worth of rations.
I'm gonna request that next time he lets us kill it with fire instead because it looks kind of gross.
fire and yeah, I'd rather it be not well done.
I can cook it if we'd like.
Actually,
so I
no,
can
wait,
create
it's pork.
fire
We kind of
to
want it
cook.
well done.
Wait, who in the party knows how to cook?
I can shoot fire at it.
Well, it's not hard
I
to cook.
dropped some meat in fire once. It looked cooked. And crispy.
Okay. So, moving on from getting rations.
Okay.
We're just going out exploring, so if we run into something, that's what we'll do.
So first day out, uneventful other than boar hunting. It is closing the day is coming to a close. Stars are coming out. Who wants to take first watch?
Mike wanted to do something during the afternoon while we were boar hunting.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. Like I'm allowed to do stuff simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You guys are basically just like free traveling for a few days.
So simultaneously in the afternoon, I'm looking for, coincidentally enough, also looking for small game to hunt and then sell to the market.
I don't think it will last that long.
Are you?
Last along? What do you mean last along?
Oh wait, no, you're different. Oh wait,
He's
you're
not
not
out
with us.
us.
I remember now.
Jen's not with us. Jen
I
stayed
forgot.
back.
Yeah. So what was that, Dane?
So you're looking for small game, like just in the town, or
In the nearby forest. So like you mentioned there was rabbits and this. I don't know if boars are the small boars are small game. I guess those are just medium-sized game.
okay?
Don't
Yeah,
I added the rations?
boar would be
Alright.
something that might be a little bigger than something that you would want to try and tangle with solo, but like
And
rabbits for sure.
I can sneak up on boars, couldn't I?
Yeah, if you true enough. So go ahead and roll like survival.
Best stat, honestly. Natural 20.
You find a boar
Yay.
and you just straight kick its ass. No problem.
You pull the
Like,
kaiso.
You fall out of a tree and just sink your claws into this thing's jugular veins, and it doesn't even know it hit it. It just whump to the ground, dead, instant.
Nice. Oh, but as long as I didn't damage, the product, because my intention here is to sell it.
Yeah.
Good luck bringing
So-
it back.
Oh,
If you're on nat 20, you did whatever you wanted to it.
I mean, so you're looking to sell it to the market.
yes. I guess a butcher,
Okay.
since it's not processed or anything, it's just the boar, a dead boar.
Stand by.
I get what's his name again? The stupid guy at the milk farm, at the cow farm.
Wei Kun?
No, he got kicked in the head. He's not stupid anymore.
Yeah, he's smart now. So
he's smart.
He got kicked in the head.
He is not smart still.
Smart.
He's smart.
all right,
Smart
so I need you to
MRT.
roll. What are we rolling? Hold on.
So would his name be like
See.
Wake Connor now? Like a smarter name?
Do you have proficiency in like survival?
How do I tell?
It'll have a black dot next to it.
No.
Okay, so just roll a straight d20.
No, okay. For survival.
Yeah.
Oof. Complete ends.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Alright, so you 100% ruined the hide and the tusks. So you're not getting anything out of those.
No.
So you find 2 gold worth of boar meat to sell.
I find it, or I've received payment for it.
You find, like, you harvest, you sell, all the above.
So I did sell it, and I can add 2 gold to my thing now.
Yes.
Perfect.
So, all in all, that you understood, like, what do your parents do again? Whatever. So the hide would have been worth 4 gold. The tusks 1. Each had their own DC to hit. You missed both of them.
There we go. Fair.
Wait. That's how much a boar's worth? Man, I can make a living off that.
Well, you don't know that. You're not here with me.
Shut. No, I don't care. I'll figure it out.
Well, it's not too late. We did kill a boar. We could tan its hide and take its things.
We don't know about this though.
Yeah, how dare
But we know that it's worth money.
How dare you metagame?
We're not done.
So yeah. Anyways, that was my horoscope. It was just to look to improve my financial situation.
Okay.
And I did. So now
Okay, so the rest of you guys have been traveling or are traveling. Who's taking... So Jin, they're gonna be gone for like a week.
Yeah, don't worry. I have horoscopes ready.
Gone for longer than that.
Okay.
Okay. Question: would I be able to take a short rest before I go on watch? If I were to go on watch?
Sure.
All right, because I want my key point back.
So we found what 7 rations, right?
Yes.
All right, I can take first watch as long as people don't mind fighting bears.
Well, we were probably not able to do the hide because of the necrotic damage, but were we able to salvage the tusks?
Do we know to do that?
I mean, I'm proficient in survival. I probably know to do that.
Do they sell tusks in the market, Dane?
It's more of a
If I went to Africa, I would know the elephant tusks are worth some money because I'm alive.
Right, so
You see what I mean?
the Wei clan is not crushing up boar tusks to make you strong like bull. They're crushing it up for different reasons, practical reasons.
But we would know that, right? Is that common knowledge? That's the question.
Boar tusks would be used in either weapon crafting, and or crushed up for either medicines to make you strong like ox, or potentially ink.
But is it common knowledge that this
Would
is an
6-year-olds
ingredient
know
that people use?
You know what? Alexander, roll an intelligence check.
I'd love to. Alright, wish me luck. Ooh, 14 plus a lot. I'm sure I passed that.
So
Um,
you would know that boar tusks can be used as kind of like a thickening agent for magical inks. Yes.
so I would notice try and salvage them if I killed the boar.
You would. Go ahead and roll survival.
If you don't trust your survival,
Well-
use mine.
Yeah, would you help me? I will just instruct you on how to do it, and you can just.
I mean, I have a +6 of survival. I mean, I've lived in the
Go ahead.
wilds. So, like, does this a help action? Like, both of us roll, or I roll with advantage or something, or do I just roll once?
I would say there's only 2 tusks, so just both of you roll, and each of you try to get one.
Okay.
13. That's not a bad roll at all, actually.
13, you get one.
I got 12.
You do not get one.
Okay.
Wow, 13 is like the DC.
Sure.
You rolled a 7, so.
Well, next time I'll let you take both of them out.
Alright, well, I'll hand you one of my task. I don't have a use for it.
Do you
I
have?
don't
I'll
know
just
that
tuck
least.
it in my. We'll just collect these and we'll split it all at the end when I sell them.
So, how much? So I would call that. Hold on. Where to go?
You said 1 tusk.
Boar. Where to go?
You said 1 earlier.
No. I know that. I'm looking for the cost. Dang it. Where to go? Boar. There it is. Okay. So you have 4 gold worth of ink material on you with that tusk. So if you want to,
Oh, I got an extra 4 gold. worth of
yeah,
ink?
we'll call it that.
Okay.
Wait, he already sold it? What?
I mean,
Yeah, you have a tree, and we just.
if we're assuming that like the moment you get back to a shop, you're just gonna sell it, then sure.
What if something happens?
You know what? Fine. You have a boar tusk. Wait to sell it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
You have Jin to thank.
Yeah, what?
No problem. Okay, first watch. I would love to take first watch because I want to go to sleep afterwards and get a full night's sleep.
I'll
I
take
want to
last watch.
specify that when we like collect the meat to eat dinner, I'm going to use prestidigitation on it to warm it up and flavor it.
Oh, you don't have to. I can create a fire. We can cook it over.
No, I can do this. This gives it flavor too.
Oh, fancy.
Alrighty. Whoever's taking watch, roll perception check, please.
I will take the first watch if anyone wants to watch with me.
Have fun.
I'll take the last one.
I need so much more alcohol for this.
I mean, I guess I'll take first watch as well. I mean, if we want multiple people.
Well, how many of us are there right now? 6?
5.
5? I can take the first watch. I got myself to keep myself company.
Wait a minute. Are we not doing phrasing?
I rolled a natural 1 plus 1, so I rolled a 2.
Oh no!
So am I not watching with them, I guess?
All
It's
of the
up to you.
monsters are attacking us.
It's up to you.
Alexander, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
8 plus 5, so 13.
So you all wake up. Nothing happens. You all wake up and... Well, actually, who is taking second watch?
Zane.
Zane?
Zane was taking last watch.
Isn't second watch last watch, or?
I don't know. Were we splitting up in half or?
We have to have 8 hours of sleep, right? So we could do 3 watches of...
I guess I would get second watch then.
Alright. So, Kaizo, you wake up. You're like, and you wake up late. So, let's say you went to bed at like 10 o'clock. And you expected Alexander to wake you up at like midnight, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like close to 3 a.m. And you and Zane like wake up at the same time because Zane's like reliable and it's his watch.
Sure, I'm reliable, I think.
So both of you, so like Zane, you wake up Kaiso and you're all like, "Did you take watch?" And Kaiso, you're like, "No, I didn't take watch." And you both are kind of like, "Why didn't Alexander wake us up?" You both go out there, and Alexander is just lying on his side, like as if he was like sitting cross-legged, only tipped over. His hands are still in like that meditative state.
I was cycling. I'm sorry.
What?
Both of you go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Oh wow.
Both of
okay.
you.
18.
Just like look at where Alexander had sat down, and he sat down like squarely on this big ass mushroom. And like you're just like you kind of like take a pinky and like taste it, and your tongue goes completely numb. Like I think I had the petrifying properties. And it wears off like in a minute or two because you barely touched any of it. But Alexander, like, cannot move, and the only thing he can do is like blink at you.
I'd like to grab a piece of cloth, and I want to take this mushroom.
Okay.
I've got a bit of a rope. I'm gonna tie it around Alexander's arms and like pull him away from the mushroom. I'm not touching him because he might have rolled over or fell on it or something. I don't know. Weird stuff. I'm not risking touching him, but I'll pull him or pull it around.
But yeah, I would like to take the mushroom.
Okay. Sleight of hand check, please.
Well, I mean, because let's see, I have proficiency with herbalism. I have survival. I have.
You can roll at advantage. I mean, it's a mushroom. It's flattened, and you're trying to use a. No problem.
24.
No,
Yeah, I mean, it's the same modifier as my sleight of hand.
No problem.
I could make something useful with this.
So you have put in your inventory a custom item, whatever you want to call it, a mushroom of paralysis, paralyzing mushroom, something along those lines.
I'll call it a paralyzed
I'll call it
cat or
Henry.
something.
Alexander, like, you're gonna have to have someone carry you for the next day.
That's fine. I got him.
I just
Thank you.
use some of this rope to tie him up to Garth so he can easily.
I tie him to my shield. You know, like the midget psychos from Borderlands.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
It appears that Ron likes this. All right. Day 2. Who's leading the charge?
Not Alexander.
Alexander.
Not me. Yeah, that's right.
No, yeah,
No, Alexander will lead the charge.
Oh yeah, because if Garth is in the front.
Alexander, roll a natural 1.
Yeah, Alexander will be. I'll have my shield out with Alexander on it, and I'll be in the front.
So I will be completely paralyzed for this full day, Dane.
Yes, you are paralyzed for 24 hours.
So we'll have to fucking feed him by hand.
Two pairs of eyes are better than one.
No
give him some
problem.
of
Don't
my-
get me killed.
My rations.
I'll think about it, Alexander.
My next character will be worse. I promise.
Oh no!
Please no.
So,
Next character starts at a foundation level. Ooh, you died to things. Oops.
all right. So, who's leading the charge?
Garth and Alexander.
It's Alexander. He's in front.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You hold your shield in front of you, right?
this is true.
Garth is just weekend at Bernese-ing him around.
Yeah.
So actually, Drew, you're literally just bad mauling his band of merry midgets. Or in this case,
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going for.
Right. Roll a perception check for me, please.
If only I was proficient in that. Can Alexander roll too?
I mean, not that would do.
I don't think so.
do anything.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't know how to say roll at super disadvantage, so no.
Oh, by the way,
Roll,
Garth,
13 then.
be
roll
sure
a
to move his
d20, but
eyelids
if
so he
it's
can
not a
blink.
1, just keep re-rolling until
Zane,
it's...
defined paralyzed. Can I speak?
No, you can blink.
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask Garth.
Can
so,
I-
Garth,
can I
move
control
his eyelids
Charlie?
So you can blink.
Yeah, you still have your mental faculties, so you can still communicate telepathically with Charlie.
Okay, so what was the question? What were we looking for?
Rolling.
Perception. Okay,
Alright,
so
so...
here's the thing though, Alexander. Even if Charlie tells you that there is a danger ahead, how do you communicate that to your party?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out what he says. Charlie rolled a 21.
Okay. Hey, Garth. Garth, what did you...
13.
13. Okay. So, Alexander. Garth, you do not see this, and I'm not gonna bother like just DMing Alexander this. Alexander, you see through Charlie, ahead of you, maybe about a quarter mile away. No, the ominous music. You see a woman in black armor. Black,
Oh, a woman, huh?
black scale armor.
This is just
we
what my
found
dad
one.
told me about.
And like some sort of, you don't know what the hell this thing is. It's like some sort of like crazy black horned Wendigo monstrosity. Just, and both of them are sitting over the corpse of, you don't know what kind of forest dwelling creature it is because it is like splattered all over the place, but they are currently like crunching and munching on this animal.
So you would say they look ominous more than interesting.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I will have Charlie fly back in front of Garth, and he will fly directly in front of him and spread his wings and like do like a flap, like a stop, and then he will do like a dog point in another direction, like to like
So
like
he's
go
landing
maybe
in front of who?
Garth.
Let me roll animal handling real quick.
Oh, it looks like he's telling us to go this way.
No. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to roll animal handling. So
Aw.
okay, Garth.
He's
roll-
gonna land in front of Garth.
So
and
it's
he's
very-
gonna, he's gonna put out his
Actually,
wings
no.
to stop him.
Garth, you
Make
roll
that
animal
attempt.
handling.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, you are trying to interpret what 13. Okay, so Charlie lands like he beats his wings in your face to get your attention and lands right in front of you, just like spread out, just like don't go this way. And it's not hard to see, like he's trying to keep you from moving forward, right? And you're like, huh, okay. You're like, what's that, boy? Timmy that fell down the well? What should we do?
Dumb bird, get out of the way.
All right, what is he doing now, Alexander?
It's just pointing in a different direction. So, I don't know exactly where we are on the map, but if there would be a way around it,
So you guys were
that's
heading
the way he would
toward-
point.
Okay, so he's basically telling you to like take a wide circle around whatever he saw, right?
In fact, you know what Charlie will do? Is there like a rock in front of me? On the path? Like a big rock? Or a stump?
Sure. I mean, the trees.
Charlie will fly at it, and then he will swoop around to the right and almost like hook around the thing. And then he'll land back on Garth, and then he'll be done. If Garth doesn't get it from there, it's too late for us.
Garth generally has an idea.
What do you think
So-
he's telling us, Garth?
I think we should possibly go in that direction that you pointed in.
Roll. Look at me. Hold on.
Or wait, Dane, can I do one more thing?
What?
I promise I'll be done.
Yep.
Okay. So Charlie will land on the ground. He will like walk up like strutting up to the tree, and then he will fall over and pretend to be dead. And then he'll get up and he'll fly back to Garth, and then he'll walk, and then he'll go around the tree, and he'll continue on.
Is this bird just Scooby-Doo?
Garth, roll another animal handling check.
Alright, I'm done. I'm really done now. Damn it, Garth!
Man, Garth, that bird is saying like,
Charades, motherfucker!
I mean, you got the idea that you were supposed to stop, but then he just starts like walking around a tree in circles and flying around it in circles, and you're looking at that tree that he's running around, and you're like, it's just a tree. I don't get it.
Doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'll go forward then. Weird ass bird.
Zane at the back of the party is like, what's the holdup?
No idea.
Give
Alexander's
Yeah,
bird is, Charlie is being weird.
give the bird a Charlie snack.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
I guess I break him off a piece of one of my rations and like, here?
Alright, hold on a sec.
Wait, isn't that bird dead?
Charlie doesn't eat, so he does not take your ration.
Oh, okay, then it just pops it. He pops it in his own mouth. Or for me.
I just figured it sounds like he's basically Scooby-Doo, so.
Or Reggie.
Yes, if Scooby-Doo is a Fey version of Scooby-Doo, that's exactly who he is.
Alrighty. Whoop. So you all come into this clearing around the tree.
Is
You
this
stand by.
is this the third day?
This is the second day.
Okay, continue.
And you see in front of you Garth, Alexander, Zane, Kaiso, and Monac. Jin, you're not there.
Uh-oh.
You see the same thing that Alexander, you've already seen this through Charlie, but unfortunately you're paralyzed. You see this giant inky black horned stringy limbed creature and a woman in black scale armor just kind of like kneeling over what is essentially a dead deer at this point, and you just hear, we haven't eaten in days. It's delicious.
I want to use my copper sight to look at them and see, like, try to gauge their strength levels.
Okay.
Vegeta!
You look at the creature, and you roll something. Hold on. Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
So
That's
you
nice.
look at this creature, like you open up your copper sight and you look at it, and you feel yourself. You know that feeling when you're in a dream, like you're just about to fall asleep, and then you like try and take a step off a curb or something, and your leg kicks out from underneath you, preventing you from falling into the like never-ending abyss. Like, that's essentially what your body just did, and your copper sight, like, shuts off to essentially protect you from whatever you were just about to see.
So fuck my
Spooky.
body, I want to do it anyway.
God.
I'm joking, actually.
Okay.
Like, goddamn. It's like you
Like-
stare at the sun and you're like, ow, that hurts, and then you're gonna do it anyway.
Pretty much. Like, you stared into the abyss for a moment.
And the
and you
abyss
almost-
stared back.
And you almost fell in. And you kind of like, you put up like a hand, like a blinder, so you don't look at that creature, and you turn like your left eye to the woman instead, and you're like, okay, this is something I can manage. You still feel like this
Did I just look at it in the gloshi?
no, not quite, but
Okay.
it was more of a black hole, and you prevented your psyche from being sucked into it. You look at the woman, and you feel like someone took like 5 or 10 blankets soaked in cold water and threw them on top of you. Like, it's not so heavy that you can't stand up, but there's a definite pressure that you're like, oh jeez, that's not comfortable when you're looking at her. There's no specific like Madra type that you can sense, just like this intense, powerful pressure like coming from her. She turns to you, actually.
Uh-oh.
And she turns around and ignites both of her hands, like at your presence, when she senses that you've kind of like looked at her. And on her face is just like covered in blood from like the nose down. Like she's just like full bore been going into this dead forest creature. And she turns around just like and like ignites both of her hands in like flame. And she looks at you all, and her expression softens a little bit when she realizes you're not exactly a threat. The creature next to her also turns around when it notices its companion has, and it just says, "The way. The way." She looks at him for a second, and what languages do you all speak?
I
speak-
and Gith.
Common, Dwarven, Elvish.
I apparently just speak common.
Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
What the fuck?
Why do you speak Infernal?
If anything,
How the
I'm,
hell?
You don't know.
I'm surprised no one even commented the fact that I speak Gith.
So Zane,
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Zane,
You know, Gith
you heard-
Yankee.
I want to, Zane, roll a perception check.
I don't know if this matters, but I speak primordial.
So Zane, you just hear her say, "They are not food." One of her hands goes out. She's still holding flame in her left hand. She reaches into her pocket and tosses up a cloud of blue dust. And I don't mean just like sparkly dust. I mean it completely obscures them entirely. And when the cloud fades onto the ground, they are gone.
Monka.
Well, that wasn't creepy at all. Didn't even get a name. Just weird, strange things. Welcome. Well, better than
My poor animal.
weird sex dungeons of animals.
The poor animal. What did it do?
You see a deer on the ground. Nothing special about it, just a deer. But like its head is still there, and like the skin and on its like hind legs and tail is still there. Everything else except bones is gone. Like it is just a rib cage.
That's greatly disturbing.
Something says we should move on.
Agreed. Alexander, lead the way! And I
You put him
move
down
away.
on the floor and he just.
I just point my shield in front of me
Alexander's
and
full on weekend at Bernie's.
Charlie lands and just squeals and just shakes his head in disappointment.
oh yeah, Bert, what could you do better?
Does Charlie have
Can't even talk.
a sentient mind? Can it feel disappointment?
That's a very important question. I don't want to get into the psychology of
Let's not
Bird.
discuss our existential dread.
Don't worry.
We want to keep that away.
Don't worry. My horoscope for today is the about thinking about it. Trying to think about the philosophy of life. But carry
these
on.
are interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we go forward around the deer corpse because that's a little disturbing.
There's nothing left on this thing.
Are you trying to say that while my cat is staring at the wall all day, it's really pondering the meaning of life?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what Jin is doing? Is Jin
Yeah,
sitting in a
and
corner staring at a wall?
And the orphan poltergeist that haunts your house.
Yeah, oh yeah. Forgot about that. Sorry.
Oh, you mean Jimmy?
Oh, God.
Alright. Night of day 2.
Oh, yes.
I wake up.
Jin, what do you do?
Wait. He said he wakes up. Wait, Alexander wakes up. Let Alexander finish before you get to
No,
me.
Alexander doesn't thaw out until the morning of day 3.
Well, if I fell asleep during my shift, then that'd be the night of day 2.
Yeah, correct.
Bob, we didn't remove you till much later, though.
Also
Oh, well.
correct.
I'll take the morning of day 3 then, I guess.
Okay.
I'll take my rest. I don't care. That's a super long rest. What do I get for that?
Jin, what are you doing?
So my horoscope tells me to focus on my one-on-one relationships. So I'm going to seek out Elder Whiskers, who I
Oh no!
a very neutral relationship with at the moment. And you know, I'll seek some of his guidance. If I can find him.
Alrighty.
Kitty, don't get him.
So you, as per usual, you go and you hang out up in a tree at night, and lo and behold, after a few minutes,
What the? Okay.
It's you, child. What brings you to these parts?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to turn up again.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you.
It's you, child. What brings you to these parts?
Hello, Elder Whiskers. Damn it. I should Okay, you know, the stars were telling me that tonight is a very constructive night where I should seek to improve my relationships.
Your relation?
Yes, with those who are important to me and close to me. And I'm sorry to say that I don't really know much about you, Elder Whiskers.
Oh, you saying that I'm important? That's
It's quiet again.
fuck.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Are you saying something?
Volume test.
So,
If you're saying that I'm important to you, child, that's very flattering. So what? Let's see. Was the carnival game not enough close? What do you wish to know?
I don't get along too well with my peers. I was hoping maybe you could share about your youth and how you spent it.
My youth. Now that's a story.
Oh god, maybe I shouldn't ask.
Unfortunately, in these circumstances, times are much better than they used to be. You know, I was quite the warrior back in my day, traveling at night, hunting thy prey. I grew up in the barrens, in the wilderness, just inside the outskirts of Sacred Valley, and came to find this place and established myself a wealth of knowledge. You know, there's a fountain that I go to from time to time, and it's quite some large statues with some intricate engravings in them. If you were interested in astrology, as most of our kind are, maybe this is something you should check out in your future. You may learn something of not only my past, but of our ancestors, and maybe even your future.
Oh, Elder, where would I be able to find this fountain?
Ah, well, we've been there before, child. You may not remember. Let's see if we can take a quick... Hold on. Trying to play DM. Do
Got
you
it.
remember that map?
I actually do not. Oh wait, yes I do. Yes, I was just in the wrong.
Yeah, zoom out. Yeah.
Yes. So I will mark off this place for you. And maybe we can take a journey here sometime together. I'm sure there's more stories to be told.
Thank you very much, Elder Whiskers.
Oh, anytime, child.
Return to my family to continue observing the stars.
Kashita's coin.
The what?
If you have wares.
Do you have wares? The Kashita's coin.
Kijit.
What?
Nothing.
Coin? a kid coin? I'm confused.
He's never played Skyrim a day in his life.
I have not.
Or any Elder Scrolls game for that matter.
James.
I haven't.
Oh no. You should do
Wait till he hears about
You
skooma.
you call yourself a furry.
What? What? Wait, Skyrim's a furry game? Well, I'm so confused.
You can play as
Or scaly, depending on what your
It can be,
flavor
it
is.
depends how you play it. You can be a furry drag addict.
Wait till he hears about the Argonians.
Wait, there are characters.
Rusty Argonian.
Yeah, wait,
maid.
here's what the rusty Argonian made.
Mike's about to buy Skyrim.
Lifts her tail.
Oh no.
All right,
I
what
know
are
the
the
name of the,
what are the rest of you doing?
I know the name of the
So
character.
I'll
in the
take
book.
first watch, and I'll make sure there are no mushrooms.
Alright,
Well, this is
I
the.
can take second
Oh, yes.
watch. I got plenty of sleep last night.
All right, so first watch, perception check, please.
Oh boy, it feels weird not to be.
No, we'll throw you.
I
Back
don't know.
here.
Efficient perception.
Oh my god.
13.
Jesus.
13. Alrighty.
What are we doing?
You take the first watch. You hear the snapping of twigs every now and then, the hoot of an owl. The cry of an eagle.
You're welcome.
Why did you do the noise when Dane can do it himself?
But otherwise uneventful.
Okay.
That wasn't Ron doing that. This is like, oh looky, I can do these things.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go tap the shoulder of whoever it is that has second watch.
Yeah, you can wake me up.
Alrighty.
How are we keeping time for these watches? Out of question.
The moon.
All right.
Everybody's just counting seconds the whole time.
Okay.
Efficient.
That's your stuff.
All right.
Monac, go ahead and roll a perception check. Don't roll so low that I have to make an encounter for you.
Nope.
No problem.
Hey, just because we don't roll low, Doesn't mean there's no encounter.
Don't give me ideas.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh wait, we didn't do any hunting this day, did we?
We have enough rations for.
Yeah, you guys
Well,
I mean, it's 100% up to you if you want
Did
to
we?
or not.
Wait, we have.
oh wait, we split among the rations amongst each other.
Actually,
So
wait, we
We will
got
definitely
7 the
need a-
first day, right?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We have 4 of us, and one of us is currently paralyzed, so we have enough.
True, I expended no energy.
Wait a minute. Someone has to roll to feed Alexander. So
No.
No, you don't.
I need Garth, Zane,
Uh.
Kaiso, and Monac to roll a d20.
Oh no, wait, we have 5 of us.
You have
Never
5
mind.
Right. So there's 5 of you. So
Okay,
the-
so we only have 2 rations for today then.
Okay.
Nice roll.
I need the 5 of you who can still control your faculties to roll a d20.
Well, Zane rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
No, that was a
What are we
survival.
rolling a d20?
Well,
We have to roll. Wait,
Garth
is this
rolled a
survival?
natural 1.
Wait,
Yep,
what?
What is this for? Survival?
This is just to roll a d20.
Oh, D20 in that case.
Garth rolled a
Be-
1.
Because I think the 4 of us could easily come to agreement that we would rather let him not eat than one of us feed him.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, why would I need to eat?
Now wait a minute though.
That didn't even make any
It's-
sense.
It's Garth though that drew the short straw. So is he gonna let Alexander starve?
No.
I'm just saying, I don't think we would have ever.
I mean, what about
Wait,
those
it's
spicy
Alexander.
moves?
I need to flip a coin.
I don't think we would have bothered drawing straws. We would have just been like, oh, he hasn't eaten all day. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll let him eat. Fuck.
Okay.
Also, we only have 2 rations, so.
So Garth, you
I'll share one.
wait, Garth, you came here with nothing, right? So you only have boar meat?
No, I had 1 ration.
Okay. So we'll say that you take your ration and like the like you can manage to like shove rice down Alexander's face. You don't really have to chew that. And the paralysis is starting to wear off a little bit. Alrighty. Who had the last watch?
You know what? Fuck it, Garth will.
Alright, Garth. Perception.
Please let me roll higher than a 1. Fuck.
Higher than a
That is higher than a 1, but it's still. Oh no. I haven't rolled good all sessions. Well,
Oh, what?
Bunko.
Nothing happens.
Lucky you.
Okay.
So
Me.
the morning comes to you. Alexander, you are cured of your paralysis.
Alright, unstrap him from my shield.
Hooray!
It
It was
will
fun while it lasted.
except for your vocal cords. It's more of a "Roar!"
Yeah, right. Mm.
What would you like to do?
Well, we need to continue onward. Have we seen any cool places to explore, like caves or anything like that?
I think you guys were on your way to the Heaven's Glory School.
You were able to see everything, weren't you? You'd know.
We're not really going to the Heaven's Glory School, though. We're going to, like, a roundabout area.
I'll pick a direction and go in it.
Should we go left?
So
Push to the right.
you guys
Same
were
little kid.
what? I thought the idea was you guys were heading, like, we're just journeying through the wilderness on your way to the Heaven's Glory School. Was I
But we're
wrong?
taking, like, a long...
Oh, so you're just hanging out in the wilderness still?
Yeah, I think Kaiso and Monac wanted to just hang out in the wilderness and see how long we could survive.
That
So-
town's boring. I want to do something exciting.
Yeah, you guys should.
Okay, so you're saying we should fight those 2 creatures that we encountered?
I think we should go to the Heaven's Glory School, but that's just me.
That sounds more interesting than going home.
I mean, you're
Or
only...
we can go. Did we see badges on those people we saw?
No. Did not. If you guys were heading in the direction of the Heaven's Glory School to begin with, so if that's what you wanted to do, you can make it there before nightfall. Or if you just wanted to hang out in the forest, that is also an option.
Hanging out sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, I'd like to go kill something.
I'd rather show
Yeah,
up to
If we can
the
find a
I'd
national
rather
treasure.
Let's go
show
find
up to
some
the
lunch.
village in the morning, not in the afternoon.
Okay. So you're opting to just hang out in the forest some more?
Let's go find some lunch.
Yeah, we should also
Yeah,
at this
lunch.
point look for lunch and also natural treasures too, see if we can find anything. Iron grade, by the way. So I'll be using my copper sight while looking around for anything of interest.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, so Kaiso, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Nice.
15.
All right.
15?
Oh, actually, that is definitely above
That's higher than my
average.
highest roll this session.
So, let me switch some maps because you
Oh,
guys.
15 is actually really good if I think about it.
There's my map. There's my map. All right. So you guys had set up camp.
Bold of you to assume that all of us had tents.
Tents. Say anything about tents.
I've got a tent.
Okay, buddy.
Rich kid here. With a family.
Fucker.
Although he did just steal from them, so he may not have
How
much of a
many tents
family
are supposed
left.
to be surviving out here?
I thought you guys were supposed to be friends.
Kaiso.
Have you met Alexander?
Kaiso,
Oh.
so you rolled a 15.
Yes.
What are the rest? So you're looking for natural treasures and whatnot. You're just kind of like looking around.
I think they're looking for lunch. I'm looking for treasures.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm
Yeah,
looking for
lunch.
boars.
I want to look for if there's like a dungeon or a cave to explore. I think that would be.
I'm going
We'll
to
just
continue
explore,
my
right?
my search for the stick.
The stick.
The stick, yeah.
All right. Roll survival. No stick. Not the stick, by the way.
Lots of sticks, not the stick. Well, might as well collect it for firewood.
Alrighty. Alexander, you said you were looking for dungeons and whatnot?
Yeah, I want to find like a cave or a dungeon or something crazy to explore.
I guess like a true MMO goer.
Your legs are still a little bit wobbly, so you're sending out Charlie for the most part. Go ahead and roll some perception for Charlie.
Oh man. He didn't roll very high. An 11.
11? You're in some thick forest, so it's a little hard to make out anything so far. Jesus Christ. What do you want, Ron?
Probably something
Exactly
about
right.
6 dungeons.
Alrighty. Stand by. Monac, what are you doing?
I'm looking for lunch.
Alright. A perception check, please. What'd you roll?
17.
17. Alright, so... Stop dying, we need you alive.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Crap. Hold on. I have something for this. Monac the Sorcerer. That's huge. Whoop. No, wait. Didn't mean it to be so big.
Oh.
Monac the Sorcerer. There it is. You do go searching through the forest, and you hear some trouncing around. Sounds like boar. And you whip around, fire some Eldritch Blast in that direction, and you hear.
That was the last character?
Wait. Oh, what does Sorks have?
I have Firebolt.
Firebolt. Oh, cool. Kill it and
Yeah.
cook it all in one.
Yeah, it comes pre-cooked.
It just drops cooked boar meat.
Exactly.
But this is
Yeah,
drop.
it's like Minecraft. You set it on fire and then hit it with a sword and it drops like cooked steak.
So,
Oh, really?
roll an attack real fast. Make sure you hit the boar, not the forest.
Oh, this will be interesting.
That's good.
Okay. You hit the boar, not the forest.
Not sure if
Try not to miss the boar for the forest.
Poof!
Beautiful.
Garth and Zane, I need you to make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. I can
See
do
if
that.
you notice the flaming boar.
Can't roll higher than a 10 still.
Okay. Zane got you.
Zane, as you hear Monac kind of like cheer in exultation as he lights a living creature on fire, you turn around in that general direction. Hold on, wait.
I swing a stick at it.
There we go. You
I
turn
still
around
swing a stick at it.
and you see a person dressed in Heaven's Glory robes sneaking into one of your tents.
Oh.
My tent. I'm the only one who has tents. Hey, what's going on there? Hey, what are you doing over there?
That's a sexual predator.
I don't need you.
So you're I love how you flipped your character.
You're not
back
my
upside
mom.
down.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
That is. I'm glad somebody got that reference. King of the Hill is amazing.
And he turns to you, and you recognize who this is. He's a lot thinner than you last saw him, and his Heaven's Glory robes are very tattered. But before you, sneaking into your tent, is a
Something wrong.
manic-looking something Wong.
I run and attack him.
What the?
I'm gonna need you to roll some initiative first.
Oh.
You might be half HP, we don't know.
Smack slips together.
You're gonna need to roll an initiative and then roll some new stats.
So are we all going to get involved in this shit?
Hell no!
As you charge at him, we'll say you get 1 or 2 steps closer. He turns to you and he just goes, "You think this forest obeys you?" And he slams his fists into the ground, and right in front of you appears a shrub that just springs up and takes a swing at you.
Go to dodge.
A shrubbery?
A shrubbery!
Oh no, it's a strawberry.
Give me 5 minutes to set up this encounter.
Oh, okay.
I say knee to the shrubbery.
I totally want to just dive over the shrubbery, just like acrobatic style. Because, you know, I have that skill.
You are sneaky. You are
Sneaky
very
deaky like.
Dip. That person does not exist.
John also says BRB.
Okay.
In the meantime, Bella's maintenance is gonna last pretty short.
Only 4 hours, supposedly.
Makes
Only
no
4.
difference to me.
Oh right, because you're at work on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts from 7 to 11 PST.
On the bright side, my Ho Young's about to hit 210.
Right now?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
How dare you?
Ho Young's gonna get to 275 before the arc.
You can't play a furry when I'm playing a furry.
I need to get this thing to 210 before the symbol compensation.
Oh, why 210?
Well, you
So
know
that I
you
can-
have like a
Oh, fuck.
month and a half to claim them.
Oh, do I? Okay, I need to hit 235 before the symbol compensation ends.
Well, and the symbols themselves last 90 days.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I still need to hit 235 before then.
Or just 230, I mean.
True, more ass.
235 would be nice.
Yeah, 235 would be better, but...
Besides, at 235, I can probably solo H Lotus.
Well, actually, they make leveling to 250 easier, so...
I don't think it's gonna take you that
yeah,
long.
It probably won't take you that long.
I mean, he doesn't need to be that high level. It is a Ho Young.
Wait, so Seth, did you already calculate how much all the potions together give us at 270?
Yeah, it's like 30% in the 270s.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so...
30%? So
About that,
60% for me.
So that lets me skip an entire week. Or puts me a week ahead. Pretty good.
That puts me 3
Aren't
days
you
ahead.
More than 30% a week?
I'm doing 50, but I mean, I'm also getting ahead, way ahead right now, even because I'm already 30% ahead right now. Ooh, Cooch Guzzler unexpectedly is studying for his MCAT.
Oh, wow.
I say unexpectedly because given the name Cooch Guzzler, I would not have expected.
Assuming makes an ass of you and me.
Without ing.
Why can't you be a doctor and a Cooch Guzzler?
You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, it was my personal bias to not have believed a Cooch.
He's cracked the code, boys. Arrest him.
So that's why some people become gynecologists.
Oh my god.
Oh, that sounds illegal.
Jesus.
That sounds very illegal.
I'm just saying, I have some friends that thought that was a good idea, that became gynecologists, that hate their lives because of it.
Or what is are there doctors that specifically do colonoscopies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gastroenterologist.
Gastroenterologist.
Sounds like a made-up word.
That's
Agreed.
a made-up word.
I haven't had to
They
see
don't
one yet.
just
so.
do colonoscopy, but you know, that's
But,
what they
They,
study.
well,
it's a procedure.
they do butt stuff is the point.
Yeah, they study your intestines.
They do butt stuff.
Funny joke.
I mean, you just specialize in that.
So who's still here? Go ahead and roll me some initiative and let me know what it is.
Alright, well, I guess we're all getting involved. Shit.
Well, did Zane call up to the other?
I would like to roll initiative, although I'm not sure I'm going to get involved.
You heard Zane go, "Hey, stay away from my purse."
We have to roll initiative regardless, even
Alright, that's
whether
a
we want to get
15 on
involved or
my
not.
part.
15.
Yes.
Oh,
I-
everyone's
so-
rolling initiative?
Everyone.
Yeah.
It's a 13 for me.
Monac is 6.
There are people hostile to us nearby, so we need to roll initiative to know when we can act. Even if we choose to ignore the fight.
I just realized this guy's existence alone is a threat to us.
Oh,
So we
Garth
may have to
rolled-
take him out.
Garth rolled a 7. Zane.
No, I rolled a 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's a better number.
You know,
So
I
it's
just
twice,
realized that I've drained half this bottle of hot sauce just eating it.
What?
What?
It-
What? You're like just like
Marys?
taking a bite out of it?
Have you not seen me? Just like, it's garlic hot sauce. It's delicious.
Sounds pretty good.
Making Bloody Marys with it or what?
No,
You're just drinking hot
I'm
sauce.
just drinking hot sauce.
What the fuck? Your colon's gonna appreciate that.
It-
How
later.
much did you have to drink earlier?
It's about the same heat as a Bloody Mary. I could probably just drink it
Yes.
straight.
Your gastroenterologist is going to be so confused.
That's what I used to do when I was on a diet. I would, like, if I ever found myself hungry, I'd put a few drops of Tabasco on my tongue. It fixed that problem.
Alright. I rolled a 13.
Yeah. We're just waiting on John.
The one who's actually getting assaulted.
Yeah. I've nicknamed the people in black TP and K.
I'm surprised they actually let him keep his robes on.
What?
They probably don't know
They
about him
probably
anymore.
didn't. He probably just ran away or something with them on. Hence why he's hiding in the forest.
17, 19, 16, 10.
Yeah?
Hold on. 17, 19, 16, 10. I'm rolling.
What are these numbers?
I'm rolling initiative for all the monsters.
All the monsters?
1 and 8.
You're a spoiler alert, Dane.
What? There's a shrub.
There are 7.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
There are.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
How
is that
long
the
do I have to
boar?
wait to say meat to the shrubbery?
No. Talking is a free action.
That movie actually taught me what a shrubbery was.
I'm pretty sure that movie taught a lot of people what shrubberies were.
Yeah.
Myself included. Zane, roll initiative, please.
I did already. It's 11.
11, thank you. Top of the round. A shrub.
Exciting.
Wait. Oh.
Hello, Kaiso.
Hey! I'm not getting a... Okay, fine.
You're prepare to get shrubbed. It's going to.
Mother shrubbery.
It's going to rake you.
I'm sorry, what?
Rake with a K. K as in cat. K-A-T.
Oh, it rolled. Does a 13 hit you?
No, it does not.
It missed. Next. Oh, this works so much better. It doesn't. If I do it this way, it doesn't roll out loud. Cool. Number 17.
Note to self, DM is going to start fudging rolls now.
Alexander, I guarantee a 2 does not hit you, so I'm just gonna move on from here.
Well, 2 does not hit me, yeah.
Yeah, there's.
That's correct.
If you're rolling off like some kind of character sheet within Roll20, there's like a thing you can check to always hide their rolls.
I know there is, but
Okay.
so in order for the music to work on my computer, I have to have the tab open off to the left so it can be recorded, and then I'm remote desktoping into my laptop on the DM screen. So I
Okay
can,
then.
yeah, it's dumb.
How many steps?
Well, you know what? It works now.
I guess so.
Monac, this tree to the left of you springs to life and jumps in front of you.
I was gonna say it can't possibly be my turn yet.
No. And it goes to slam into you for a natural 20 plus 6.
Wonderful.
So it hits you for...
Well, it was a good character.
It hits you for 16 points of bludgeoning
Oh, I'm still
damage.
alive.
As a literal... So you all just, like, hear this creaking and moaning, and then just... Boom! As the ground shakes, and Monac is just, like, flat on the ground. Not prone, but still. Kaisa.
Ouch.
Alright. 5, 10, 15. I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yes, from a shrub. The shrub tries to attack you for a natural 20 plus 1.
What?
You take
Alright.
2 points of damage.
What? 2? Damn it.
They roll a 1d4 minus 1.
You.
And you are attacking Wei Something Wong. It appears.
Wait.
Yeah, a 22 hits, by the way. Are you rolling two-handed or single-handed? What are you doing?
Dylan.
Dylan, you are also muted.
I don't know why I'm muted. Anyways, it's single-handed.
Okay.
Because, that way I can actually follow up attack. And I'm going to spend a key point to
Wait.
do extra necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's
Jesus.
an additional 8 damage,
Just
so that's
casually
18
does.
damage.
No, that's 17 damage. Oh no, it is 18. You're right. I'm dumb.
18.
Jesus. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to then spend another key point,
Uh-huh.
so that way I can do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
God damn.
That's 11. 11 does not hit, right?
11 does not hit.
Alright, wait, hold on. So I started right here. Right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 45 feet. That's 45. Alright, I can't get to Monac, so I'll just use my last hit to punch again.
Okay.
Because, Flurry of Blows.
Sure.
That's a miss. Okay, well, I did 18 damage all in one hit. That works. And then I'm going to move 5 feet back, not get attack of opportunity, because mobile. That's it.
Alexander.
Yes. So where am I compared to everybody else? Where is there he is.
So you have a shrub right in front of you.
Yep. Shrub, that's funny. Let's see. Do I will throw I will flip my coin out 15 feet and I will cast Jim's glowing coin.
Okay.
So every creature within 30 feet of the coin has to make a wisdom saving throw. Which also counts as, I think it counts as a daylight. Yeah, the light spell's on the coin, and everybody within 30 feet, all enemies have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 1 moment here.
And the save is 14.
Oh, that's some big range.
It's 30 feet of the
well,
coin, but
30 feet of the coin.
or be distracted for the duration. It has disadvantage on wisdom checks and initiative rolls. Okay.
Initiative? That kind of doesn't work in actual combat once initiative is already rolled.
I'm not telling him. So, I'm gonna be flat out with you here. All these shrubs are really friggin' dumb. So I'm just gonna say they all, rather than rolling for literally everybody, I'm just gonna roll for Mr. Something Wong. He rolled a 17.
Save.
So he saves.
Let's just-
All of the shrubs fail, so they have disadvantage on wisdom and initiative rolls.
That's kind of rude.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see this as checks. I thought it said saves. Okay, go ahead.
No, it says on a wisdom saving throw.
No, it's not. It's wisdom saving throw, but
Well,
they get
it's-
disadvantage on.
Sorry, it's wisdom perception checks or initiative rolls.
Yeah, I thought it was wisdom saving throws. I was trying to pair it with something. It's okay.
I understand.
Continue
That's
on.
like a useless spell.
No, I
He
think it'll be.
literally spent the last half an hour crafting that coin.
No, I like it.
It also says the
Also,
coin.
he could try and make some shrubs confused.
Also says that the coin gets consumed after use.
No, it doesn't say that. It just requires a coin to use it.
Yeah.
Let's see. A coin, two gold coins, which is consumed as tax for using the spell.
Where does it say that?
In components.
Oh, it says a coin, royalty component, 2 gold pieces.
Right. That essentially.
I don't
means
see anything about.
Yeah. No, that takes 2 gold to cast each time.
No.
Holy shit, for an orphan, that's expensive as all fuck.
Wait, where are you guys looking at this?
Components. SMR. A coin. Royalty component. 2 gold.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that the coin is consumed.
No, that's what a royalty is.
That's what it means. If it has a gold cost on the components, that stuff is.
No, that's not true. Because you can have, there are some components that say that they are consumed, and there are some that are not.
Well, no, okay, like the coin, it requires a coin as a component for casting the spell, but then it
Yes.
also costs 2 additional coins in order to completely cast it.
Oh
No, it costs it requires a coin
no.
worth 2 gold pieces.
Right. No, he's correct. So
name of the spell?
it costs a coin worth 2 gold pieces, and you use that coin as the focus for the spell. It is
And as
not-
long as I pick it back up, I can use it again.
Correct. I get it. I get the verbiage. It's a little weird. Anyway. All right.
It doesn't matter. It's not what I thought it was.
Sure. Oh shit. No, I did not just close that tab.
Oh no.
Please no. God damn it.
Did we lose
Do we have to
initiative?
try again?
We lost initiative.
It's okay, I still have mine.
Okay, guard.
The tree already went. I'm gonna remember that.
Guard. Well, I named them all their initiative, so I got that going for me. You were 3. You were 1.
ISO's 12.
Hold on. Let me get the.
Wait, Kaiso got a 12?
Wait, no, not.
16.
Wait, where's my initiative?
9, 17.
No, I think it was a
I rolled
15.
6.
While Dane is doing this, I am just like
So I was going to use that in
the
conjunction.
Mechanicus OST.
I was going to use that in conjunction with suggestion, which requires a wisdom saving throw. But I didn't read that it only affects wisdom checks, not saving throws.
I don't think you can suggest a tree anyway.
Yeah, 'cause you
Why
can't-
can't
If a shrub's awakened, then you could.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's only that coin only affects checks.
Well, I don't know. I guess if the shrubs are capable of understanding human speech, you can use suggestion on it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't make it.
Well, I was trying to go after the guy. I wasn't trying to go after the shrubs.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because that coin doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought it affected.
It saves, but only affects checks.
It only affects checks. I didn't read well enough, I guess.
No, this is constructive. This is good. We're learning.
8, 1. Okay. Sorry. Garth, what was your initiative?
13.
13. Kaiso.
Dylan.
Mine was 15 actually.
Monac.
6.
Thank you. Alexander. Thank you.
Mine was 13.
13. Zane.
By the way, I parted my hair to the right.
Sorry, Zane.
11.
Thank you. Okay, we're back. Boop, 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 boop. Garth.
Okay. I am going to rage. And I will choose... Let's see, which one shall I do? Fuck it, I'll do the claws. So, I'm going 5, 10, 15... And I'm going to claw this guy.
The dude or the bush?
The dude.
Alright.
Oh, I just put myself in fucking... You know what? I'm going to be right here.
Okay.
I didn't even see the bush there. Okay, I'm going to use my claws. I feel like I'm going to get advantage against me anyway, so I'm just going to do a reckless swing, reckless attack.
Okay. 21 hits.
Okay.
23.
How much
Feels
damage?
bad, man.
6
6
points of
damage.
slashing damage. Alright.
Alright, and next attack. 18. Was an 18 hit?
Hits, yeah.
Awesome, okay. And 9 damage.
9 points.
That's much better.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not even... add 4 more because of rage, I forgot about that.
Correct, yeah. +2 each hit. Yes. Okay.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Zane.
You have 2 attacks.
Zane was already in the process of moving. There's a shrubbery in his way.
I say upside down.
Why not?
I feel like jumping over and attacking the something Wong.
Okay. So you leap over the 2-foot shrubbery.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Do the thing.
that thing?
That hits. Or that leaps. Yes. Acrobatics.
Yes. I just dove over. I just continued running. Screw the shrubbery. Not important. What's the most important thing in Shadowrun? Gak the wizard.
Gag the wizard. Alright.
Unarmed strike towards something Wong.
Oh,
Is that
that's
a
a
natural
20.
20?
Yeah.
No, it's a 19.
No, it's not.
What the?
Why does it do that? Alright, well.
Oh wait, do you crit on it? Do you crit on it?
Nah.
No.
Why is it green?
It's just a really weird
That
thing.
still definitely hits. 7 points of damage, alright.
Oh, can you use the crit formula as if it's over?
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He's just
I'm
clicking
going
it
to
from beyond,
use
so I don't know why it's doing.
my regular strike, not using flurry of blows.
Okay.
Just the second on our arm attack. Do.
That also hits.
Yay.
I like how it's counting everything as a crit.
6 damage.
6 points of
How,
damage.
how is it talking? How's it counting it as a crit?
Whenever it's outlined in green like that, typically means it's a natural 20, and if it's outlined in red, that means it was the lowest possible roll.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
and, like,
25 didn't look like it was in green. It just looks like it was in a.
Every time you're
I guess it is.
clicking-
Yeah, I have to zoom in on it.
Yeah, and every time you're clicking, it's doing crit damage
Yeah.
for you.
It's showing the crit damage, I guess.
Yeah, normally it
doesn't
doesn't
roll
do that.
damage as I hit click, and
No.
it just goes.
Yeah, normally it doesn't show the crit
Yeah,
damage unless you actually unless it thinks you've crit.
Yeah.
Go
it's-
roll through these drunk and he needs to go home.
So he looks
I do.
god
6
awful
months of damage.
terrible, by the way.
Good.
It is the
I'll steal my tent. That's my tent.
It is the shrubbery's turn.
Ones.
Where's my shrubbery? Oh, it's the one right next to you, Zane. So shrub's gonna shrub.
Okay.
He's gonna rake you. But
He's gonna shrub you out.
I assume an 11 does not hit.
No.
Cool.
Go fish.
Next shrub. Well, let's see where this. He's gonna move up to you. All right, shrub, the second coming.
Shrub harder.
19.
19 does hit.
You take 3 points of slashing damage as you are slapped in the face by sharp brambles.
That's gonna sting later.
It is now Mr. Something Wong's turn, as he's been literally pummeled to death, like, instantaneously.
Rogues and barbarians.
Rogue.
Okay, I mean monks and barbarians.
We'll go with rogue. Yeah.
Freudian slip.
I kind of fit that perspective.
I used to play rogue.
He actually looks up past Kaiso and sees Alexander there. And just goes, You took everything! And
Who, me? Me?
He's gonna take a step forward. Zane, if you want the
Yay! Yes, I would like to opportunity.
Is that a natural 20?
No, that's a 17.
Okay.
I have a +6 to hit, so if you see
still
26, it's natural 20. Here, I'll roll this separately so it doesn't try to think it's critical damage.
5, okay. Oh god. And you like punch him in the kidneys and he's just like still standing. And he slams his fists together in front of you like Kame! And I need Kaiso and Alexander to roll dexterity saving throws, please.
22 on dex.
Yeah, of course you save.
I'm a monk.
My dexterity is actually pretty decent. +3. 11.
Not bad.
Is it not gonna be high enough?
One moment. Whoa, hold on. 11 does not save. So you take... I guess I can't roll this.
I take if it's like safe, it takes half damage, then I take half.
Yes,
I don't
you
have
take
that
3.
feature yet.
You take half. Oh,
Oh.
hot damn.
7 damage, huh?
So he
Ow.
blasts out flaming hands at you two. Alexander, you take 14 points of fire damage. Kaiso, you take 7.
So as a fire
Whoa,
genasi, I
not
have
cool.
resistance to fire damage, so I take 7 points.
You have.
Is that correct?
Do you?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, you do have resistance to fire. Well done. Absolutely.
Wait, what is he? What is it gives him
Nothing.
resistance?
You don't know.
he's a fire genasi.
Oh wait, he creates fire. That makes sense.
I do create fire out of nothing.
He's a fire genasi? No one.
Would
how
you
does
say
none of us
you
know
are the
this
fire
list?
starter?
You didn't mention it in the
The
beginning.
instigator?
We didn't start the fire. Anyway.
Fire team.
I'm about to start a fire on this dumb tree.
Monac.
Well, I guess I'm the only one who gets old prodigy.
Let's see here. Well, I'm not happy with the way this tree is treating me.
Now you stop that.
I'm gonna
Boom.
I'm gonna use Mage
Relief.
Armor,
Okay.
and then take my chances on running away.
Oh yeah, Monac, how are you doing?
Is it gonna do anything to me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Wait, how much does shield give me?
About that
Or
mage
how much
armor.
does mage armor give me? How much did you say to hit?
21.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
So as you turn around, it slams you for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
God, what the fuck?
Are you
I'm
unconscious?
out.
Are you
I got hit twice and took 31 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're a spellcaster. That would have almost knocked me out, so I'm assuming you're knocked out.
Yeah,
He is.
I'm way knocked out.
Alright.
We all looking for a
Alright, I'm assuming I heard this, right?
Monac needs a pizza.
Or-
With shield,
or-
I could get my AC up to 21.
Oh,
no.
beats it. Bummer.
Yeah, okay, so he needs a punch up the ass. Gotcha.
What? Okay.
I punched to heal, Drew.
Okay, but my first response to that isn't
like Naruto?
fisting.
No, I can still say a fist up the ass, Drew. Get it right.
Alright. Wait, do you guys see the tree?
Yes.
the
Oh,
tree. on
tree.
the- Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I almost thought
Oh,
it was
yeah, you
something
see the tree.
else.
Okay. It is Tree's turn.
Oh no.
Monac, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on!
Is what it is.
Don't die.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I still have mage armor up.
Hey!
Mage armor does not require concentration.
Yeah.
So it
I have 16 AC right now.
picks up like it's one of its roots and slams into you, and you just leave a dent. Like this shell is over you, and you just leave this Monac-sized impression in the dirt. But you're fine.
this is fine.
Yeah, I have to dismiss the spell as an action for it to go away. Okay.
So stand by. How much movement does this stupid thing have? 20. Okay, so it moves 2. So it got there. Okay.
Alright. It'd be my turn, right? Or is it Shrub's turn?
Nope, shrub. Who is? Oh, wait. Why didn't
I,
this guy...
I think it was that one, I believe. It tried to attack me earlier.
Yeah. How far can these suckers move? Oh, they get 20. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Alexander. Maybe I can actually land a hit once in my entire shrub life. 15 to hit. Alexander. At
15 hits, but I'm going to use shield. So, no, it misses.
It misses. Alrighty.
Is it worth using shield on those little guys? On a crit, he did 2 damage.
You don't know. Whatever, it's the second one's turn, so you still have +2 AC now from shield.
+5.
+5 from shield? Shield
Shield is 5, yeah.
is amazing. Anyway,
It's
Shield is
a
really
bread and
good.
butter. It's a great spell for
16
any
does
spellcaster.
not hit then.
Yeah, shield is +5 for like a turn.
Alright, so number...
It says until the start of my next turn, so whenever it's my turn, it'll go
It
away.
also nullifies magic missile.
10,
Mm-hmm.
15. Alright, so Kaiso.
It's the only thing that stops magic missile.
Shrub is coming after you, Kaiso. 15 to
Alright.
hit.
Nope.
Can I not roll anything over a 1, please? Alright.
Relatable.
Sure, you can roll over a 1. Just attack me.
You can roll a 2.
Kaiso, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to punch him.
Alright.
Well, actually, smack him with a quarterstaff. 9.
9 misses.
Alright, flurry of blows with a key point. This is going to be a punch. 22.
That absolutely hits.
5 damage.
So you swing with your quarterstaff with one hand, and you like uppercut with your left. So as he's dodging left, you just catch him like as he's moving down into your fist. Just sure you can, and he.
Alright. Are the shrubs still active?
They are very much still active.
Okay, so I'm going to take an attack of opportunity from this shrub.
Okay. Oh. Shrub's gonna shrub. Negative. It hit. It was a 4.
Alright, go to Monac. I'm going to punch him.
Oh no.
Gently.
You heal for 7 health. Also,
Oh
I
boy.
should... Yep, you're healed. You're awake now. You're conscious. And I do not have to spend a key point for that because I use a key point for whatchamacallit.
Fury blows.
Yep, there we go.
So, Kaiso runs up to Monac and like holds up his hands and like pressure point. Jabby.
The two finger
goes-
pressure point.
Just goes. Monac, your entire body feels numb, but you're alive.
Would I move? Okay, so I was right here. I have
Yep.
10 more movement.
Okay,
I'm going to go right here next to this tree. I'm going to get his attention.
fantastic. Alexander, you're up.
Alright, let's see here.
Garth, you are next.
Okay.
Oh, you both have the same initiative.
Alright. Zane's having fun with some shrubs.
No. Alexander first. Garth, you are next.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
you
Misunderstood.
are on deck.
Yeah.
Got it.
Use that.
What do I want to do here? I will... Sorry, I didn't think this out well enough. Okay, I'll take the attack of opportunity, even though I've lost. Sorry, I want to move 1, 2, 3, right here.
Okay, so you'll take 1 shrub attack.
Yeah, I'll take 1 shrub attack.
Natural 20 for 2 points of damage.
Okay, 2 points of damage, I'll take that.
Oh,
And then I will,
it's like a 50-50 chance they roll a natural 1 for damage.
I'll use Agnazar's Scorcher to do a line of 30-foot flame
Oh,
towards
fantastic.
these 2 monsters.
Okay.
3d8 fire damage on a failed save.
Yeah.
Half. It's a dexterity save, so of 14.
1 saves.
So 16 total damage. So they either take 8 or 16.
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Forest.
19 and 17.
Where's that prick at?
He is
Dead.
outlined in red.
Aren't shrubs like very, very flammable?
Oh yeah. Very.
I will bring myself. What's my movement?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to having such a high movement. 30 feet, so let's see, 5, 10, 15,
Yeah. I'm not used to having
20,
anything under
25,
feet of
and I will try and hide past this tree, and I'm done.
And before the tree comes alive.
Don't give the DM.
Don't give him ideas. Yeah.
Garth.
Okay, I see Fucky McFuckface over here. I want to take an opportunity attack from that shrub.
Okay. The shrub has rolled 14 against you.
Miss.
Yep.
Okay, and I will recklessly attack again.
Okay.
Boink.
On the guy,
Yeah, I'm the guy, yeah.
even though he's dead.
He's dead? Oh, I misunderstood entirely.
Not dead, unconscious.
Oh, unconscious.
He's unconscious?
Oh, you gotta
Okay.
finish the job.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me. I thought he was still standing. I misunderstood that. So I will instead kill shrubs.
Okay.
Because they're causing problems.
Garth, use HM cut.
Okay, so that's going to be a 20 to hit on this one.
Okay. One moment. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna kill it. Roll damage.
Okay.
Isn't the minimum you can... Oh.
11. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 13.
13 damage. Alright. 5, 10.
Clear out one more, Drew, then you
15?
can get the item that's behind him.
Yeah. I want to hit the other one now. 19 to hit.
9. Yeah, that hits.
The minimum you can do.
And then 12 damage.
Dead.
Damn. That's a lot of damage.
Garth angry.
Eat cutting trees. Give him a nice trim.
Yeah, I misunderstood. I nearly murdered a guy. That's very unguarded of me.
I mean, if you're angry...
You were angry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything to me or Kaiso.
Yeah,
The shrubs did.
He did
Fuck the
light
shrubs.
Alexander and...
I praise him for that.
Actually,
no,
wait,
he lit Kaiso on fire.
Oh, he did? Oh, shit! Whatever,
With a
next turn I'll kill him.
flamethrower.
It's okay, next turn I'll kill him.
Did I? 30 feet?
Zane,
Now you
you're-
just see a clock timer appear on our screen.
Zane,
I noticed the absolute
Mission
lack
objective,
of chivalry
survive.
to me.
The
yes.
time before Garth commits murder.
5, 10, 15.
Did you say I lit somebody on fire?
No.
25, 30. You know that's close enough. I can see this not
Yes.
tree.
You can see the tree.
It's a tree. It's a walking
The actual
tree.
tree.
A walking smacking
Double checking.
Don't look at campaign 1.
Okay, I'm going to use Radiant Sunbolt. You know, fuck his Kamehameha. Mine is cooler.
Okay. Is that 8 to... Oh, does he have to dodge? What does he have to do?
No, that's it to hit.
Oh.
I missed a tree
You
that wasn't moving.
You missed a forest. You missed the tree for the forest.
I hit a different tree.
you just get angry at all trees.
Why aren't you the stick?
I'm pretty angry at the tree right now.
Okay. Oh, that guy's unconscious. Monac, it's your turn.
All right.
You're awake.
This fucking tree.
You want to pick yourself up off the ground there, buddy?
Yeah.
Also, what's this?
Which what?
This
That's dinner.
floating board.
Oh, that's just a boar roast. Don't worry about it.
It's our dinner. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a fireball at this fucking tree.
All right. Does 13 hit?
Damn.
Let's look at the tree stats. 13 hits, just barely.
Oh, good.
Oh, look. Damage vulnerabilities. Fire.
I'm shocked.
He takes 16 points of fire damage.
Even my 6-year-old self understood that shooting fire at the tree is probably a good idea.
Alrighty. Anything else from Monac?
No, I think I'm good.
Alrighty. The tree, very upset and on fire, turns towards the direction the fire came from, and having the intelligence of a tree, punches Kaiso.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
24 to hit,
That's a big hit.
15
Damn.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
Strong, man.
Ow! You guys take damage? The fuck?
Shut up.
Yeah, try having a
Alright.
tree wake up 2 feet away from you and then rolling a nat 20 on you.
I mean, else, like, I have effectively 114 HP, so.
Is it
I
my turn?
almost killed someone. I'm so sad. That shrub's dead. That shrub's dead. Oh, that shrub's alive. Who's that shrub next to?
Watching this out of character, it's almost like as the healer, I should be there.
Shrub's gonna go punch Garth because Shrub's gonna shrub.
He gets advantage.
Oh wait, no. Click the shrub. Alright, 11, negative. 13, also negative.
Yep.
Thanks, Shrubs. Kaiso.
I smack it.
Alright.
18.
18 hits.
9 damage.
You're gonna carve a mask out of this tree. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright.
Follow up.
Key point to punch it. 17.
17. Alrighty.
5 damage.
5. Oh, I was about to put 17 damage. Just like, yeah, that's normal for a 6-year-old.
I wish.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm going to back away. No opportunity attack because mobile.
Sure.
Going to punch, pressure point Monac.
I'm gonna go punch Monac in the neck again.
That's for 5 health.
Ah!
At this point, I'm just going to pat him on the shoulder like, good luck.
Wait, why do you keep clicking Hand of Harm?
There's no way, there's no roll, for me to roll for healing. So I'm just clicking whatever's, my
Really?
martial arts dice, because it's basically the same.
Okay.
But yeah. But basically, I punch it twice, go over to Monac, heal him, pat him on the shoulder, say good luck, and I run off.
Alrighty. Alexander.
Yeah, I'm not going to get hit by that tree again. Monac can try for now.
Can't hear you. Chris?
Sorry. Okay, so just let's see here. Who's left? Just dude.
There's one shrub, a dude who's unconscious, and a tree.
You guys are lucky I rolled even. 2, 0, 10, 15, 20, 25,
it's 1D.
30.
Your Hand of Healing is 1d4 plus 4?
Yep, it's my martial arts dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So in
that
other
tree
words,
is
once
so.
my martial arts dice gets stronger, so does my.
See, that tree is 35 feet away. Which, let's see here. Toll the Dead is 65 feet.
Yeah, that's weird. It only lists your Hand of Harm as an attack.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Alright.
Chill touch. I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack.
A ranged
So
spell
let's
attack?
see here. Against the tree.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a natural one.
You
So
missed-
my turn's over.
You hit the forest for the tree.
Unfortunate.
Oh, are you kidding me? I closed the combat tab again. I go too quickly to open it and I hit the X.
Get a load of this guy.
There's a golf clap on that one.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the tree is gonna get one more attack on somebody. And then you guys are gonna decimate the stupid thing. So I'm going to roll one
Do
more
it. Do it. Do it.
So Kaiso ran
Do it.
away. Monac is.
I say good luck.
Kaiso ran away.
You bravely ran away.
I can't take a hit now.
So Kaiso ran away, and the closest person is the Zane. So tree's gonna tree. This will be the last Oh shit, 11. Miss.
Well, that's the lowest I've seen that tree roll.
And then Zane promptly takes the tree apart.
Did you try to attack my
Yeah, he rolled an 11. And I lost the initiative again, so I'm just gonna say you guys win. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait. I can say
I'm not
after the tree. After the tree,
I don't think you understand.
Oh. Garth?
Oh.
What are you
Wait
doing?
something wrong.
What are you doing, Garth?
Take a look at Campaign 1 channel.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What you doing? Let's see it.
Oh, that.
Current objective survive.
Alright, I have advantage.
Is that his objective? Why did he even come here?
Alright. I'm assuming a 17 hits.
Poor choices made by poor circumstances.
Oh, no.
17 absolutely hits.
Alright, that's 2 death saves right there.
Okay. Stand by.
Kind of nuts that 6-year-old wouldn't try to talk it out and just immediately go straight to murder.
Alrighty.
Not immediately, after he saw his brother set on fire.
So everybody else gets to go before Garth gets to murder this person again. What is
Oh, I have 2
else...
attacks.
Never mind.
I support this.
Alrighty.
Do we want to murder him?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We don't have
do
a- we
do
don't have a
those
choice.
rolls tell you anything differently?
It is self-defense.
Well, you don't have to fatal blow, right?
Well,
He's dead.
No,
you didn't
he's
have
dead.
to.
So, wait, what? Oh, you're using your, like, beast claws? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to end Wei Something Wong?
Stabby stabby in the backy.
So he's on the ground and you just start tearing into him. And by the time you're done, he doesn't look any much more distinguishable from that deer that you saw earlier.
Oh no! Oh, that's a thought.
Well, Drew really is one with the animals now.
As
Oh, Garth.
as you are tearing into him, this blue, ghostly, like, I don't want to say a ghost, but it resembles something that, like, somebody turned the contrast, like, way too far up. Like, it is bright neon blue, and it looks like this, like a tick, just, like, sprouted out of his body. And it sits there, hold on, layer.
A remnant.
And it sits there, and it kind of crawls out of his corpse, and just looks at you for a second. It's like, and then like a breeze just takes it away.
And I sheathe my claws and end my rage.
Damn.
Time for a nap.
This is the first time murder's been committed before my eyes, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, nice murder in there, Garth.
Huh? I mean,
Huh?
Is it-
Huh?
Good job.
What did I do?
Take a look.
you did
I
great,
look down
Garth.
and I see the blood
I
on my
blacked
hands.
out.
I feel like from reading the books, murder is a normal thing in this land.
Yes.
Or from listening to the book.
But
You did good, Garth. You
Yeah, but it's not
saved
very
me.
normal for a 6-year-old to do
yeah,
it.
but Garth's whole character is that he's a wimp, but then goes crazy if his brother gets hurt.
You saved me,
picking up on
Garth.
that
You
a
did
little bit.
good.
Garth, you look down, and like your arms, like pretty much pretty much all the way up to your elbows, just blood red. It looks like you demolished like a tomato into your chest cavity. Like you are just covered in human gore.
Wait. Let me. I don't faint.
Okay.
I just had to make sure. But I am hyperventilating.
You hear off in the distance this old lady hag. I'll make a man out of you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Damn it! I don't want that song stuck in my head, Dane.
Be a man.
Alrighty. Just
Too
kidding.
late.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
We should do something with what's left of the corpse.
Oh god.
I inspect him.
Well, we should
Did I
continue
see
our
this
long
blue?
rest as well.
Did I see the blue thing come out of him?
Zane would have seen it. Alexander probably would have seen it. And Garth, well, Garth doesn't remember it, so no.
I go start cutting up lunch.
Wait a minute.
Do you not
remember?
remember body? Oh wait, oh you're talking about the board, thank god.
We were in the middle of a long rest.
I was like, man, this is a little too early for this
All right.
I think we just
Then they
started
bring
the
the
day
boar
or
over to his corpse and start carving up dessert.
Were we in the middle of a long rest?
No.
No, we weren't. We were hunting for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, and lunch found us.
Which one counts as lunch here?
I don't know, depends on how you look at it.
No, Monax
I'd like
is
to
like,
take
hey, Monax is like, Garth, do you want some boar? And you're just like, nah, I already ate. Wait a minute.
Oh god.
At least you didn't get the maw, Drew. At least you chose claws. This
Oh
time.
god, yeah, I could have chose the maw instead of eating the guy or tearing him apart with my teeth. Oh,
He was unconscious.
good lord.
I like how you
Was.
picked the most fickle of children that turns into literal, like, flesh-ripping nightmare creature.
That's what I said.
I'm not afraid.
I'd like to take. Can we take a short rest? Do we have time?
Sure.
Eat lunch with
So,
the rest
I
of
will do
waste something
arcane
more, I
recovery.
Let's first move our camp a little bit to the left or right.
suppose. Away from the
The corpse.
what's
He's
left of it, yeah.
He's animal chow now.
He's already...
Well, we should take off. Don't forget to get those boar tusks and
Yeah,
the.
how much meat do I get out of this pre-cooked boar?
Oh. Roll, survival, I guess. I mean, you kind of cooked it with the skin on, so the skin's definitely ruined.
So no hide, but we can still get the tusks.
15.
You do salvage the tusks, so 2 gold each on the tusks.
Do you want me to hold on to those, or you want to put them in your stuff?
I'll just keep them. I'm not saying anything. I have 2 tusks.
I mean, if we see roast boar, we're gonna know that there's tusks that can't somewhere.
It's okay. I have the
Could've been a
first. I have the
female
first one, and you have 2 more.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it can be a female
I don't know. I mean, I
boar.
set it on fire. It's just a burnt up mess. I don't know what it had.
I think by definition it can't be a female boar, right?
God.
So how many rations?
You get another 7 rations out of said boar.
Cool.
Okay, so that's
You might want to start like trying to augment your protein diet with some fiber. You're gonna get the meat poops.
We're 6-year-olds, okay? I don't think we understand proper diet techniques.
alright,
You're just gonna have the meat
Hey,
sweats for days.
I'm gonna
hey,
find-
Monac. Do you want me to hold on to the other rations?
You can hold on to these 7 rations, sure, why not?
Well, we're having 5 of them for lunch,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, sure, and someone hold on to the other 2, I don't care. You can carry them.
You guys have been
Yeah.
eating boar for like 3 days straight.
I'll start scavenging for roots and berries and stuff.
You know, you say we need to supplement our diet, but half the people here are used to eating like boiled cabbage every day.
You actually have
This is a delicacy.
Yeah, this is the healthiest they've ever eaten.
Anyways,
Okay,
I'll
wait a minute.
I'll scavenge
Okay,
though for
so-
any edible plants.
So wild boar tastes strong, nutty, rich flavor, unique, often not comparable to other meats, not gamey. The meat is dark in color with distinct, flavorful taste. You know what? You guys are eating good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
will
it's a hell of a
it's
lot better
cooked.
than what the orphans are used to eating.
I will
just
still look for
boiled
plants.
everything. There's no flavor.
Yeah, and I can even magically make the stuff taste good.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I did earlier. Prestidigitation. Where is it?
Magical MSG.
You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Wait a minute. Prestidigitation is MSG. Magical salt and pepper.
I literally just
MSG.
use magic on it, and it gives it flavor.
Pepper for
MSG.
MSG.
Anyways, I shall scavenge for any edible plants
Oh,
or
that's
roots.
MSP. Whoops, never mind.
Also,
Yeah.
I won't look for any other
No,
things
it's
like
not.
fungi.
No, I said magical salt and pepper for MSG because pepper starts with a G.
Mhm.
garlic.
There you go, magical salt and garlic salt. We're
Garlic.
down. We got there. Alrighty.
I do need to kind of leave a little earlier than some
Okay.
of our sessions.
We
so.
can call it here. It's almost 10 o'clock. We did good.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, you usually don't go much later than this anyway.
Also, did the guy have anything on him? I just realized we didn't actually. Fuck it,
No.
I'll loot him.
He basically dropped everything that he had and ran.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Is he dead?
So I just found out scooters still is a thing. So apparently I'm going to at least have one
What?
time. One of my characters is eventually going to say so long and thanks for all the fish.
What?
What? I must.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Is your
Scooter's
character a
the
dolphin?
Scooter the band, or Euro techno thing.
Nope.
Name of
I
the song.
think you just dated yourself.
Yeah, I'm old. Fuck you.
Wait, didn't we kill way too...
Wait. Wait. Your so long and thanks for all the fish was supposed to be a reference to a song, not
Yes.
the book.
Yes, I also remember the book, but there's also a song. It's a yeah.
But surely the song is based on the Hitchhiker's
Nope.
Guide to the Galaxy, right?
Nope.
It's before it?
No, it's after. It's just it's
Well, then
Scooter.
it's a
Don't expect any other songs
reference
to
to
make
it?
actual fucking sense.
I'm just like, they have to have gotten there's no way they accidentally
Yeah.
took that name.
Oh, it's
It
thanks
must come from the...
Scooter, thanks for the fish. Give a second. I will send you the song link of it in a second. Or wait,
It's gotta be a
Oh, wait,
reference
no, it's
to
even better. How much-
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
no, it's not. It's how much for the fish. So no.
Oh,
Oh, I know
okay.
that song.
Yeah. That's like I
How
was just
much
like
for the fish?
yeah. Since no one got the Prodigy song reference for somebody being a fire genasi and not quoting Firestarter constantly.
If you're asking me to get music references, I will not get any of them.
1 second.
What's a Smash Mouth?
Yeah. If you're asking me
Dinosaur
about
face.
if I think we could all use some change, then yeah. I think that's quite a concept. I could use a little change myself.
Yep.
I can also reference random Jimmy's Chicken Shack songs.
Everybody who is not level 4 is level 4.
Wait,
We'll do that later.
I haven't done anything though.
You did the bare minimum, and you were so close to level 4, as it were.
I was waiting for day 3 or night 3 where I would have actually go to the fountain. So I guess I'll save that for next section. Next
Sure.
session.
Yeah.
You didn't do absolutely nothing. You did a little bit of something, but
Yeah, I kill a boar, but
Let me be perfectly clear. You are dead last when it comes to XP right now.
it's because my character cannot find any meaning in this party. I don't like any of them yet.
Oh god.
They've all been
Well-
very rude.
I'm surprised that, like, as a cat, you're not, like, constantly trying to hunt down Alexander's bird.
Yeah, as a cat, you gotta think more like a cat. Like, what would a cat do? A cat would lay on. A cat would wait till he finds something of interest and then put himself in front of it.
I'm not a real bird. I don't even know what a bird looks like.
I mean, I keep doing practically nothing because I keep trying to think like a 6-year-old. I'm like, what the hell does a 6-year-old do with their time?
So
I
I think
you
I
don't
can-
have a nephew. My nephew is freaking awesome.
so
He can bury a dart halfway through my door.
He can what?
So we originally planned from now on up until a specified point to have like very regular 1-year time skips, but because you guys didn't really reach your destination, like you guys were kind of like taking an off route to the Heaven's Glory School and you didn't quite get there, so we're not going to do a 1-year time skip just yet. If that makes sense. So
Yeah, I wonder why we didn't get there.
but pretty much by the time you guys hit level 5, we want you to be like, yes,
So
Ron,
what you're saying
what
is-
do you want?
So what you're saying is we're spending too much time in the we're completing all of the beginner zone, and then we're going to the next zone, and we're 100%ing that, and then we're going to the next zone, and we're already way past the level cap for that zone.
Okay, so here's a question, and I'll pose this to you guys.
Sure.
If you would like to be age 7 and or 8 starting next session, and just say you guys spent a year in the wilderness, and Jin, you didn't? Question mark? Or you caught up with them later? We can discuss that.
Yeah, I'll have to think.
If
on
you
that.
guys were making like a beeline straight for the Heaven's Glory School, and you were just taking like the scenic route, it would not take you a year to get there. If you were gonna say like, you know what, fuck it, we spend a year in the wilderness
Because reasons.
because reasons.
I can probably think of something to adapt to that storyline. Yeah.
But I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to age up to like 7 or 8. So we can stop using the what would a 6-year-old do line of logic. Because realistically,
Yeah.
like, no one really advances to iron till like they're at least 12. Like bare minimum 12. That's like prodigy levels.
Would it be fair to say the campaign starts when we hit iron?
No.
Like, would we be done with school and be on our own after we get to iron?
There is no school.
That's
Well,
the-
we're
the-
heading
that's
towards
entirely
the
up
school
to
right
us.
now.
The campaign started. You guys are in the campaign. Things that you are doing now are setting. Like, you just ran into a consequence of your own actions.
And we killed it, because, you know,
And you killed it.
we're not necessarily murder hobos, but, you know, we don't like people stealing our stuff or getting us.
Okay, so I don't mind staying out there for a year in the wilderness. If we stay out for a year in the wilderness,
Sounds cool.
are we? Yeah.
I'm fine with
Wilderness
that.
grading.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
I really want to
hey,
watch
don't you remember
Kenichi
that
again.
conversation you
How
and I
many
were having
how
the
many
other
days
day?
is a year?
365.
365.
Yeah.
So add
Oh, jeez.
36. So add 36 gold and 5 silver,
You're not in town.
and we'll call it.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting paid to be out here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
You are paid your allowance for helping out in the way town. You guys are on your own.
Oh, so
No one's
so
giving
only-
you allowance.
well, Jin gets an allowance, so Jin's the only one who gets
Yeah, 'cause
gold.
he's at home. I don't think
That's assuming
don't-
Jin didn't just like meet up with you a few days later.
Well,
I
now
don't
that he
think
knows
the
he gets
matron is,
36
like,
gold, he
adventuring
wouldn't.
into the forest every day to be like, oh, by the way, guys, here's your allowance.
Well, I assume it
come
would
back
go
for
into
after a
a.
year and,
I
like-
assume it's direct deposit for being alive.
Direct deposit. Medieval pseudo Japan or China.
So you're saying we don't get paid for this?
No.
So I will then travel back into town
Every
for
day.
2 days, and then I will spend the next year in town. Then, if we're going to do a year skip, okay, what's the benefit to staying out in the wilderness?
Training.
The benefit to staying out in the wilderness is like that is the point, is you are training in a not safe place. You're going to be getting into these little scuffles here and there, but it's more along the lines of like you're not just sitting back at town in a safe place not doing anything.
So we're going to get XP if we stay out for a year.
We realized after the tournament that we weren't strong enough, and we needed to go do something to make ourselves stronger and more independent.
Yeah, no, so my question is, we stay out, we get XP, right?
Okay, so yes, in a virtual sense, but no, not because like I can't just say like, oh, start of the next session, you're all level 7. That's not how it's gonna work.
Oh, well then I think we should go back to town so we can make some money during this year skip.
I like
I don't
it.
care about
I like
money.
it. Yeah.
Or establish a trade route.
With boar tusks? Well, if we get a boar tusk
Yeah.
a day, actually, we'd make more.
We're just
Well, no,
going
we
more
wouldn't get more.
tusks for a year.
Yeah, we're just
Make
hunting.
more-
We're
Yeah.
hunting the wilderness. We'll come back in
How
and
many-
sell everything all at
How
once.
many boar?
There's
Yeah,
gonna
how
be-
many boar
there's gonna
tusks
be
do we
no
get for a
fucking-
year?
There's going to be no boys left in the
Let me
wilderness.
just say, from the DM's side of things, your guys aren't going to be billionaires in a year. Okay?
No, but that's 365 gold a tusk if we kill a boar a day.
And then
So-
the entire population of boar is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not to mention, isn't like supply and
Isn't that just
demand
mail?
apply as well?
Yeah, we're
Have
gonna
you
run
ever
out
been-
of
have you
boars,
ever
and
been
we're
to
gonna run
Tex-
out of money.
Well, no, have you ever been to Texas?
No.
So Texas is open hunt on boar. Oh well, yeah, you know this, right? Boars run wild in Texas. Boars are like the rabbit of big fat animals.
So we will see what you get next session. It's not going to be a small fortune. Okay?
Because what are 6-year-olds,
let me-
7-year-olds going to...
Okay. Chris, there has to
Yes.
be some level of like of rationale here. I can't just be like, okay, 1 year time skip. 1 year time skip. All my 6-year-olds are now billionaires. I can't do that and completely ruin the economy of the entire campaign.
36 gold is not even enough for me to transcribe one spell. I would hardly count that as billionaires.
You have a fair point. You have a fair point. I thought you were saying like 360 gold.
No, that's only if we kill a boar a day
Okay.
in the wilderness
So let
And
get their tusks.
let me think on it, and based on what you guys decide you are doing for the 1 year time skip, I would prefer you try to stay together as a group because, you know, D&D, you're all part of a group. But why don't you guys like either throw it in campaign 1 or whatnot, but also at the same time like understand that these time skips are going to be more prevalent up until like you guys are in your early teens, because it just needs to happen. I'm sorry, like I didn't have a better idea of how to advance you into the iron stages and beyond faster or in a more controlled manner. So that's just how it's gonna be. You're welcome.
Yeah. Here's what I will say, Dane. Is D&D ain't free, and if when like we start like the open world, like when we're in our teens, is that what you're trying to? Is that when the time skips will stop?
Yeah.
If we have a couple hundred gold a piece, that is realistically what, one magical item?
Perhaps.
Realistically, you could lose that gold very quickly.
Yeah, so I would be content if we could still earn silver direct deposit style. That's what would personally make me happy.
But again, that doesn't make sense if you're not actively contributing to your.
Well, we're earning honor. We're earning honor for our clan, correct?
I think that counts.
Well, I'll think about it. There.
All right, thank you.
I will think about
That's what I wanted to hear.
Also, I'm going to go jump off.
And Chris,
so I think
you know what happens when a parent says, "Well, think about it."
Yeah, if you bug them enough, they say yes.
Well, yes, that's exactly what happens.
Exactly. What
I'll see you people later. So goodbye.
See you.
Goodbye.
Hey, Seth.
Just gotta wait till Piper's old enough to figure that out.
Very important question, Seth.
Mhm.
Is there 2Ks in your Ho Young's name or 1K?
I pay child support, Dane.
What?
I will tell you that it does not matter whether your child is actively doing.
You're an
Whether your
orphan.
child
You're
is
paying
actively doing
child.
chores.
W-K-A-K-E.